Hey guys, what's up? I'm not super tired. Ow. I am super tired, actually. Spoilers. I know I just ended the I just exposed the whole ending for you. I'm really tired. So, I mean, hey. Hello everyone. How are you all doing? Welcome on in. It is a Saturday. I think you could probably gaslight me to think it was a different day today, actually. I know that's our thing. But I believe it is a Saturday around 5. Hi, super tired. I'm Lampy. I am so glad to hear that. I need a peek. I probably do need a peek. Dude, there's like... I gotta write these down. I have ideas for emotes that I just keep forgetting and not doing. Like, I want a pointing emote. A peeking emote is not a bad idea. Maybe a fucking sleeping emote. I don't know. We'll see. But welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in board. Lampy, Shalf, Angie, Orca. Let me scroll up. Legio. That might be it for now, but hey, what's up? How y'all doing? It's Friday? Probably. I streamed yesterday, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, I did the drawing. Let me come up. Let me come up. Hi. A piss emote? No. No, not happening. We're not doing that one. But congratulations to both Howdy and Lampy for getting the fluff redeems for today. You are both currently on my shoulders, as you can see. Also, I know that they were just here, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Give me a second. I have a few people to do this too. Hold on. If I can spell it right. I can't. No, I can. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna shout out Orca because they were here earlier. We still need to play DBD, Orca. It's gotta happen eventually. A zipper incident. I think Twitch TOS would get mad at me. I don't think I could do that. Please, we should. Well, not the zipper incident. No, not this. No, not that one. Not. I think some wires are getting crossed, but not that. I'm not gonna explain that one. The reaction. Listen, I'm not doing that. Nothing about the zipper incident is coming back up again. What is coming back up again? If anyone can remember, I was working on stuff for my new model. And by new model, I mean updates to the model, not a new model. Not yet, at least. Eventually. Maybe a little sooner than we think. But no, I am making updates to the model. Now I'm pretty sure Orca meant the emote. I would fucking hope not. I'll remind you of this moment the next time you randomly bring up the story again. I'm not randomly bringing it up, okay? That was somebody else. It was a chatter because it was bored. You know? Smelly? I'm not smelly. I took a shower. I actually took a shower like an hour ago. So I'm quite not smelly right now. I'm also one of the people who does put on deodorant after a shower. Because I like to be clean. Spoilers. The guy adorns himself in like white and gold, likes to be clean. What a fucking surprise. God, I'm so fucking tired. I have not been sleeping well lately. Like, it's been really bad lately. And I gotta fix that. But I was gonna say, I think I've created a new problem for myself. Because it's me, and I just got done making somebody's model, right? And I'm over here like, man, that sure would be nice if I had something to work on. Maybe I should give myself something to work on. King did. And now I gotta problem solve this new thing. So, as y'all probably know, changes to the model, this current one, I'm going to be redoing the eyes and the mouth, like the rigging on them, so they're moving a little better, because I'm not super happy with how they move right now, honestly. Like, I could do better, and I want to do better, so I'm going to do better. But, yeah, I got to redo my tongue, which that is already made. I just need to, like, add that to Live 2D and rig it and whatnot. But I'm doing the same with the tears. I'm still editing those up, actually, because I'm, like, now second-guessing shit for some reason. But, yeah, I'm doing, like, this oil kind of effect, where it's got, like, that sheen, that little slick kind of, like, oily thing to it. The tongue's got it, the tears have it, but the problem is that nothing else has it, so they stand out in a not good way. So now I have to redo my eyes so they have an oilescent sheen on them, at least the sclera. And now when my jaw splits like this, the, you know, black parts of it, all the inside meaty parts, have to have it as well. which means this is gonna have to have it in some degree. Oily animations, maybe? I gotta see how I'm gonna do it. Oily scent, yeah, oily. Listen, I think it's a neat look, and honestly, I have not seen a lot of people with it either. I'm just saying there's gonna be nobody on this fucking platform that looks anything like I do. I was experimenting with the techniques of stream art, and my capture card makes shit more red. I need to post my capture card shows my model and how it saw it on my end. Yeah, you might want to fiddle around with that then. I don't know how your capture card does it, but your capture card. So you're not streaming on your computer then? Rolling around in dirt but doesn't count. That could be a shower to some things. I know, what are they, chinchillas take dust baths because they can't use water? That's how it be with Live 2D. Yeah. Very ugly, no lips for kissing. Wait. Me? I mean, I don't have any lips, so. US Army, what's your number, Sai? Yeah, the number is 1-800, go get fucked. I've seen lots of oil up people on other sites. I mean, we're not gonna elaborate on that one. No, I tried streaming art on my iPad. Okay, I see that. That makes sense. With a capture card. I was wondering why for a second. It's gotta be an outside source. Wow. Don't laugh at my pain, Orca. Don't laugh at my pain. Just because I'm filled with oil and people want it doesn't mean it's okay to liberate me, you know? I've been drinking coffee, by the way, because I'm trying to wake myself up. Because I've been perpetually tired ever since I was born. And hoping that the coffee's gonna fix it. 1 second. Y'all expecting like an in-depth, like, elaborate conversation today? It's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. I'm gonna ramble. Spoilers. There's no game planned. There's no anything planned. I'm probably not even gonna do art because like I'm too not here for art. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna be rambling all day. Sleepy boy, I do be a little EP, a little tired, a little bit of a, you know. Fucking, I'm not funny. Nobody laugh at that. So how are you all doing? Instructions unclear. Begins a freedom kit. No. Also, I gotta tell you guys, I promise, I did not take the oil thing from Helldivers. That was not a thing. I've had a pseudo oily thing going on with this character for a while, but it was never like specifically oil. I just say oil because that's the thing that, you know, visually is gonna be the most reminiscent of what you're seeing. But I mean, the character's always had like, you know, like a tar or like a oily kind of like insides, you know. Wait, Helldivers has oil? Kind of? Like, okay, so wait, wait, y'all play Helldivers, right? Y'all know how the Terminids, when they are dead. When they are died, oh my god. I am not okay, guys. I gotta tell you, it did not get any better once I got on stream yesterday. I'll explain that later. But, yeah, in Terminids, holy shit, I'm not here right now. Somebody else is at the wheel. Cyraxis is still not clocked in for work. We don't know where he is. Somebody call the police. Having a stroke. Yeah, but nah. Yeah, in Helldivers, the Terminids, when they die, they decompose into a kind of oil, apparently, that Super Earth uses as a fuel source. So, you know, bug oil, I guess, is a theme for me.
He's pulling his cock out!
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, I promise. Unless... God. No, but when I got off a stream yesterday, I tried to finish up a little more of the drawing later because I had to take a break because, again, migraine brain yesterday. And I was just like, I'm not even here right now. And, you know, I took a bit of a break, lie down for a little bit in the dark, ate Cheetos with the lights off. I'm kidding, I didn't eat Cheetos, I ate nothing. But, yeah, I got on Core Keeper at some point eventually. Because I've been playing that with Fenari lately, because it's actually just a lot of fun. It's not a stream game for us, that's just an actually fun game. But, yeah, we were talking all the time, and she's trying to explain stuff to me, and I'm just not getting stuff. And I was like, I am not doing great today. Look at Mixpedia, I compiled the 3 devices I used. Okay, I'll check it out. Okay, so what you're saying is when you die, you break down into an oil resource. I'm not saying when I die, I turn into a resource. There's no way that anything in me can be used as a fuel source for anything. I would definitely not be a prime example of something you'd want to exploit for resources. Nope, definitely not. Nope, not happening. That's a whole different thing happening, actually. You're just actually wrong, hey. Can we get a shout out for Lampy Moth, by the way? It did a bit. See, I was trying to get him disarmed, make him think I wasn't going to do it. And then suddenly I was going to do it. Lampy Moth, who is also an artist and does the art and rigging for their models. I respect it. There you go. See. Oh, wait, I just read that. I am not doing okay, guys. I think I might need a break from streaming soon, actually. It's that way we're done. Yeah, no, see? Yeah, you gotta give him the feint. You gotta make him think you're not gonna do it, and then you do it. Also, hello, Shelf. How you doing? I will drink. I will drink. It's gonna be coffee, but I'll drink. There we go. I'm gonna zoom back out. Slightly. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Let me turn these eyes off. I just realized I never have my purple eyes on. I feel like I always default to red. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to change the shade of the purple in here. Like, I want to make it stand out a little more, you know? And while I redo parts of this model, there's something I want to try and figure out, and that's how to get the gold pupils to actually have the gold sheen to them. Funny enough, it's really fucking hard to do that. Like, mostly because of the amount of clipping and layering and stuff that goes into eyes, they become kind of complicated. There's definitely a way to do it. I know there is, I just gotta find it. Would have a very stable and efficient biofuel, but if you want milk me for it, I'm good. I'm not gonna milk anyone for anything, I think. Probably not. Unless you're a lady, then I will. Like I said, you'd kill me with a rock. Can I use like a brick instead? Or like my hands? But I really like that purple. I mean, it's not a bad purple. I want to brighten it up. You know what I mean? Like, I think the top is a little too dark. Maybe something to do with like the glowy layer on top. That will shine. Wait, that's a really tough one, but I have an idea on how the sheen can be done. See, because when I was making Ima's model, I actually had to make the eyes differently than when I usually make eyes, because I have eyelids on my stuff, but I had no lids on their model, and I was like, all right, maybe I can copy this thing around and move it over there and make a lid out of it. Also, hello, Numbix, how you doing? Welcome on in. Oh my god, sorry, burping a little bit. But, yeah, pseudo-education will stream at the moment, somehow, despite the fact I have no thoughts. But, yeah, I had no eyelids on Emma's model. I'm like, how am I going to do this? I can copy stuff around, but then that messes with the layering on certain things, and I don't know exactly how this is going to work. And then I, eventually just inverted the clip on both the sclera, so that, you know, the eyes could essentially be under the head and be shown, because the head is not going to show what the sclera is. And that's probably how I'm actually going to re-rig this model and get rid of the lids to help optimize the texture atlas. I say as I'm going to be adding way more things, as my tiers are going to be at least 4 layers. No, sorry, 5 for each eye, thus making 10. Holy shit, why am I doing this, man? Also, I don't know why your model reminds me of Murder Bones. Like, for real, I don't have a clue. Murder Bones? Murder Bones. I'm trying to remember what that is, but I'm gonna assume that's a good thing. I did do the art and the rigging for my own model, in case that's a thing that happens to interest anybody. Use the 1 grit on me. The 1 grit? Wait, you like sandpaper? You know what they say? Those who can't think, teach. Those who can't think, teach, goddammit. I'm gonna be honest, it took me like a moment to get it. Because I'm like, what do you mean? Murder Drones is a great YouTube series. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever heard of it, but I guess I could check it out. And then, then I'll decide if that is correct. I don't know. I'm really tired right now, and I'm absolutely unfiltered and unhinged, I suppose. Numbix, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. The 1 grid is real. God damn it. We should just kill me at this point, man. Like, I feel like we're watching like an animal suffering but it's me as I try to have a thought. Also, hello Monarch, how you doing? I saw you followed very recently before the stream. Thank you, I appreciate that. Welcome on in. Cannot wait to disappoint the shit out of all the new people. I'm so tired right now. Gonna drink more coffee. 1 second. Grit means the number of rocks, so 500 grit has less than 5,000 grit, so the 1 grit is just a rock. Okay, but let's say you take that rock, right? And you hit it really hard against the edge of another rock, and then that rock splits into 2 rock. Is that 2 grit now? Because it's the same rock, and it was 1 grit like a moment ago. Masai, you have many thoughts. Are you calling my chat thoughts? Also, 1 grit would basically a grain of rock. Ow! Okay, I get that, yeah. If you watch Murder Drones, you'll see what I mean. Okay, I getcha. I should write that down. Every time I'm like, I'll try to remember that. And I always forget. Like, 5 minutes, the thought is gone. I should probably just write that down. It makes a lot more sense. Where is my... I used to have paper and pencil on my desk at all times, and now I have nothing. It is all just fucking sound transformers and stream decks and phone apparatuses and 8 monitors and tech. Me included. Oh. You're not a thought, Angie, I think. Probably. I don't know. I'm not going to label you. No, so 1 grid is not connected to the same paper. Oh, okay. So it's literally just sandpaper. Good to see you, though. Hello, Specific. I just woke up from the hardest of 10-hour naps. I think that's just sleep. That might just be sleep, man. We're the many tinier centipedes in your head who silently judge you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for the judgment. The voices, the voices, the voices, the voices. You can Google me, woo. You're Googleable. I mean, maybe not on stream. That seems a little inappropriate, but I mean, I'm a thought. Oh my god. Okay, who here isn't a thought? Awaiting results. Moi. Yo. Okay, so we have a couple of not thoughts. Everything is still early morning blurry, so I'm waiting for that to be gone. No, I get you. Like, I'm still in the haze of waking up. No comment. Okay, I see. Am I a thought? I don't think you are Specific. You don't radiate thought energy to me. Can we even say that on Twitch? I'm just now realizing. Because there are some things we can't say on Twitch that you would really think we would be able to say, but we can't. And that's because Twitch got upsetty spaghetti about it. Because like, no, you can't call me that. No. And then they made it rules to not be able to say certain words. I would imagine thought would fall in that category. Twitch is a thought. Twitch is kind of a thought. Dude, at this point, I haven't hit the fact I'm way into Monster Girls optional. No, I mean... I'm kind of the same for Monster Girls, man. I will get dumb for them. I will get really stupid and foolish. Like self-disrespecting, you know what I mean? Fine, we'll just say horror. Horror. I may be a lot of things. A bug, a VTuber, a broke, a criminal. A thought is not. I mean, that's fair. I don't see you as a thought, Lampy. You don't come off as a thought at all to me. Horror. Is it bad? I feel like I have trouble pronouncing horror sometimes. Like, when you say it faster, it just sounds like you're saying horror. You know? Like, horror. Leverkus Rex is that first time I was doodling. There were 7 different designs on Google to use as a reference. Oh, like, doodling Cyraxis. Okay, now I see. Yeah, this character has had a lot of different designs. Spoilers, because I've had this character since high school, and he's had a lot of changes over time. Which, oh my god, he's, this character, how long he's been around has been 15 years. I'm not saying the character's 15 years old. I mean, like, he was made 15 years ago. In 3 more years, you could legally fuck him. It's a pain in the ass. Staff got annoying and cried Daddy Twitch and made it. Yeah. I think it's more of an intention thing. I couldn't find anything about being TOS. Like, if you're just calling somebody a thought, Got no thoughts in my head. I've got no thoughts in my head. Yeah, literally not a thought happening. You could do like a radar scan at my place and there ain't a thought around. Your model's very pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did the design, art, and the rigging for it myself. Renew my subscription. I'm happy because I have emoji. I need to add more. Like, I wasn't super big on adding any more for a while after like re-debut, but like within the past couple months, Twitch has actually extended the amount of emotes that people can have. So I have a lot more options actually. I think I can actually add 5 more animateds and like 10 more standard, I think. So I have a lot I need to do. Also, I sent you a YouTube video to Discord that might help with your eye thing. Okay, all right. Thank you. I actually fucking love live 2D videos. Like, and the weird part is like, usually I prefer like end result stuff. I find it easier to like backwards engineer stuff as opposed to watching a guide. And I think that's mostly because like, a guide is usually following a preset way that they do things, because there are multiple ways to do things in Live 2D, most of the time. Like, people will rig in different ways. Like, it's like how people draw in different ways. There's like certain techniques they follow and stuff like that. And I don't know if I have a style of like rigging or whatnot. Like, honestly, I could probably stand to have a little more movement happening, because my torso still feels really stiff, but hey. I'll fix that eventually, probably on the next model. Question, what is happening? I don't know if I'm dumb and I'm just not processing. Oh, nothing is happening. I'm just chatting. I'm gonna post how I do eyes to fuck you up. Okay, I gotcha. I was like, I can't read that. I'm having literally no brain neurons firing at the moment. Can I just stand here and look at the pretty keys? Like as they jangle? That seem good? I'm getting a stretching. Did anybody hear that? Ow. That was my neck. I'm so sorry. My bones are glass. I'm not actually that sorry, but I mean, hey. Okay, just making sure that we're doing my favorite activity. What is your favorite activity? Yes, please break your neck for me. Yeah, let me just... Dude, I just got off stream from a puzzle game. I'm working on my model, so I'm a little brain dead now. And then you're at the right place. Normally I don't say that. Usually I'm like, oh, how the hell, how did we get here? No, there ain't a thought happening here, man. Ain't nothing happening here. In fact, so little happening here that I could zoom out a little bit, right? And we could show tail. And that should be enough to keep us entertained,
He's pulling
right?
his cock out!
I'm not doing that. Yet. My torso is still stiff. There's a limbering joke up there, and I'll leave that to chat to make. God, speaking of being stiff and limbering, I hurt myself the other day with running, actually.
Yeah, this is the shit! Kill me now! Ugh.
Yeah? Psy really is awesome for post-stream recovery. Fucking... God damn it. Yeah, I hurt myself, actually. Accidentally. As some people know, I've been, like, trying to exercise more, and I'm predominantly a runner. I like to run. I went a little too hard, I think, and I fucked my legs up. Did I talk about this yesterday? If I didn't, I'm gonna just say it again, because whatever. But I think it was the tendons in my legs that connect my hips to my knees. I think they are a little bit very inflamed, and I cannot run. Like, last time I went on a run, I started running and immediate shocking awful pain in both my hips and my knees, and it was like, holy fucking shit, this hurts real bad. And I wound up having to stop and just walk for a little bit, and I did barely a lap around the neighborhood that I usually run around because I could not run, and it got to the point like where it hurt so bad when I was trying to run that I'm like, if somebody chased me, I don't think I could run. Like, I think I'm actually potentially in a lot of danger, you know? So I have been off my feet for a while, trying to stretch, seeing if that helps, and taking medications to try to diminish the inflammation, I guess. Taki's my fave, just after art and rigging. After that's basically everything. Okay, I appreciate that, thank you. Yet? Yeah, I tell people that I'm not pulling anything out yet. And by yet, I mean eventually I will. Like, if you keep this kind of thing up long enough, then there's always a chance, right? Actually, let me move my mic. Hold on, there we go. Hey, what's up? But I say yet because, I I've made a sort of deal with chat in that whenever I'm done streaming, right? Whenever I've
He's pulling
decided,
his cock out!
yeah, whenever I've decided I'm pulling my cock out, like kind of literally, when I'm done streaming, I will. Like I'll just pull out dick on stream, because it's like if it's my last stream ever, you know, like why not, right? Go out with a bang. Dude, don't fuck up your hamstrings. You'll need them. I know. I pushed a little too hard. I ran too hard. Gotta make sure you don't tear any tendons. Yeah, that would suck. I show meat moment. Yeah. Well, I mean, he got to get away with it because there was apparently an accident. But you can't do that with the V2 model. You can't accidentally show your dick as a V2 model, you know? Because then you have to have a rigged dick. The funny part is I absolutely could. I absolutely could, like, put a dick on this model. I know how to do it, and it would be easy. It would be easy is the problem. It's not a challenge. You just, like, segment it out right, give it that pendulum physics, you know? Oh my god, we're gonna get back to the ball physics again, aren't we? Because I would absolutely have ball physics on. Guys, I still don't think it's any fucking fair, right? Like, how come all the lady VTubers get to have titty physics, but they don't let the dudes have ball physics? That shit ain't fair. Ah, that's not equality.
Yeah, this is the shit! Kill me now!
Ow. So bullshit that I got away with it. I mean, kinda, yeah. Well, it's a good thing you have 49 pairs of spare legs. Yeah, unfortunately, I pulled the big ones. Those are the ones I messed up. So it's easy to make meat models. I would be inclined to agree, yeah. Also, hello Abaddon, how you doing? Nothing greater than the pursuit of knowledge, so therefore learning about you is the greatest feat that I could ask for next to Monster Girl art. I need to do more Monster Girl art. I need to actually just start doing it, like Flexy be like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, here's Monster Girls now. Let him cook. Let us have the ball physics. Yeah, it's not even fucking fair, man. Like, you should be able to have a dude, right? Right? With, like, his pants on or something, but you can see the balls moving around. And I don't mean the dick. I don't want to see the dick flopping around, but he should be able to have balls moving around. It's only fair. It's not fair at all. Look what Twitch has robbed us of. What am I talking? This is so unhinged. Guys, can you tell that I'm really tired today? Where's my ab physics? I know they wouldn't move, but still. No thoughts. Draw Monster Girls. My god. Remember, your nutsack isn't going to have the same physics as a water balloon. There are two things in the sack if you're healthy. Yeah, that's why you have to have those rigged as well. No dick, only ball physics. Yeah, the dick is just completely stiff. Well, I mean, it could be, I guess. Neither of these things you could show on Twitch. I feel like I can talk about them fine, but you can't show either of these things on Twitch. This is heinous. This is dumb. What? How does anyone come here? Nah, let me get a stretching. Again, I know I just stretched like 10 minutes ago, but like, holy shit. Guys, don't be like me. Get to bed on time, get enough sleep, eat food, drink water. You can have ab physics. You need a gut first. It's just a giant black sensor bar moving around. God. I don't think you can do that either. Like, let's say you have a fully nude model. Which some people do. But they don't stream on Twitch all the time. But if you have like a fully nude model, right? And you have like a giant ass sensor bar over something. I think even like the implication is like not okay on Twitch. Yeah, something like that. They are weird about when they decide to enforce some of this stuff, because sometimes that flies and sometimes it doesn't. I guess it just depends on, well, how big you are. Twitch size model has a fully rigged balls and cock. God, no. I mean, I don't have anything like that. I could. I want you all to know I have that power. I could. But I don't. Because God knows if I did, one of these days I'd accidentally turn the toggle on for it. And it would be on, you know, stream. And I'd be like, oh shit, that's my dick. Sorry. Like, And then there'd be like a whole debacle probably. And then I'd get my account taken away forever because I'm a little guy. You won't do it, no balls. I mean, literally, I can't exactly pull an I show peen, you know? You have the power. I do have the power. I can do fucking anything. And I decide to get no fucking sleep. How are you guys doing today? You having a nice Saturday? Nice little cozy or not cozy Saturday? Because you're in my chat, and I think I've very decidedly made this as a very hostile environment today. Sorry, over here with 2005 anime. Too much blood censoring shadow over here. I feel like I had... No, wait. Yeah, similar discussion over on Iva's stream earlier today about the blood censorship that some shows have done. Instead of it being, oh no, all this red blood on people, they do, oh no, all this white blood on people. And it's like, that ain't blood, chief. It's just like, yeah, you know what's gonna be a little more appropriate than this person being covered in blood? If they had spooge on them instead, that'd be way more appropriate. And I feel like anyone with a lick of sense probably should have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? No, we're not doing all white for censorship. What the fuck? That's literally the Danny DeVito meme about the Magnum condom. Oh, whoops. I dropped my monster condom that I use for my Magnum dong. What a treasure that man is. Holy shit. I bleed cum totally free. God. You bleed cum. What do you cum? Do you cum blood then? That's probably not okay either. Oh no, he died perfectly in the shadow, so I can't see anything to animate. The Danganronpa did right by making the blood pink. I mean, that is fine, because like that doesn't come off as like anything questionable. It's like, oh no, Pepto-Bismol everywhere. Like nobody cares, you know? We know it's blood. We get it. It's fine. Making that shit all white, then it makes it like, you know? I'm gonna get more coffee. 1 second. I probably should have tried to chug all that earlier. I was trying to chug quite a bit while I was getting ready, starting soon and whatnot. And then having the ads start 3 minutes into starting soon. Guys, I gotta tell you, I would turn the ads off completely if I could. I really would. They don't let you. Even while ads are playing, you can't do anything about the ads as the streamer. That's not a thing you can do. You can snooze them beforehand, but they'll play eventually. But I was gonna say, about the ads, I don't know why it waits so long to play them and starting soon. They used to play a little bit earlier, so like by the time 5 minutes, you know, into stream, ads would be done and we can get into things. But it's like they're like trying to wait. Exactly, you know what it is, and gave it the unique style. Yeah, it's definitely a unique style because, you know, you see the pink blood, and I think most people are probably going to think Danganronpa if they at least know anything about it. Not that I do, because I really don't. I don't know shit about Danganronpa. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So my nose is getting weird. Yeah. Oh, Chief Love My Blood anime, like something in stock. I mean, I feel like you can say that, but I know what you mean. I haven't seen an anime in a long time though. Like, not like a full anime. It's been a while. I think the last anime I watched, like, full, not full. Like, the last anime I actually sat down to watch was Megalobox. It's been a long time. You're good, Chief. I don't worry about ads myself because I'm gonna stay sub to support the homies. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I myself know the way to skip ads. What, tracking? Hi? Okay, tracking's back. I don't know what that was about. Greetings. Hello, Lee. How you doing? Who's the genius? I thought white splattered all over the walls is fine. Listen, I think that was the guy who's like, God, I hope this gets past the sensors. God, I hope this gets past the sensors, please. I need this. Probably a freak. No, but the way to skip ads. A little heads up for everyone now that we aren't in ads, because every time ads come up, I try to explain it, and then it doesn't matter because the ads are already playing. But basically, let's say you're watching a streamer on Twitch, right? And you happen to enjoy them, and you don't want to miss something that's happening because they're in a part where maybe something is happening and they can't exactly pause it or stop or something, you know? And you want to skip those ads. All you gotta do, right? I don't know if all browsers support this, but typically when the ads play, over the top right, where the chat is, you know, over the chat box, the main stream video should be playing. And you should have an option to have that window pop out. What you can do is pop that window out, turn the volume on, and, you know, if you're trying to actually hear the stream still, and then mute the main stream where the ads are playing. That way you can kind of just essentially skip the ads. And then you just kind of wait, and then once the ads are done, the pop-up should go back to the main player. You'll have to turn the volume back on for that, but that is essentially how you skip ads. Sai, why are you telling us this? Won't Twitch get mad if you do that? I do not care. When are we gonna get yellow or blue? Yeah, maybe yellow might not be the best option for like blood censorship color, because then it's like, you know, yeah, spooge everywhere, right? I think the only thing that'd be worse is like just piss everywhere. Piss blood. You might not want to piss blood. Imagine watching a streamer on Twitch for hours on end. I couldn't imagine. I would literally never imagine such a thing. So I got distracted by yellow all over the walls. Do not pee on the walls. They do not need a fresh coat of paint. They do not need to be moisturized. Do not piss on the walls. Hey gamers, did you get sleep? Did y'all get sleep? Can I have some? Can I borrow some? I didn't get much. Can I get some sleep, please? I stayed up too late. I had a problem. I stayed up too late. What I actually intended on doing today, I wanted to finish the other side of the face for like the tears and then get the sclera recolored so they have the oil sheen. And I actually wanted to start rigging some of it on stream today. But I know I am not in the right state of mind to do so. Going to bed at human hours? Nah, yeah, exactly, right? We gotta wait till the sun comes back up. Go bed. I should. You're good, homie. You can have some of mine. Thanks, man. Just fax them over. That's how that works, right? That's probably how that works. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm stretching a little bit again because I am just not here right now. You know what I'm saying? Do it, let the chaos consume your soul. What do you mean by that, huh? What do you think? You think things are chaotic here because I'm trying to drink a coffee and wake up and maybe not take a nap? I'm good. Everything's fine. Also, holy shit, I gotta redo the calibration on my thing. Yeah, hold up. Because my leg keeps moving and I'm not going out of frame. Give me a second. Calibrating. There we go. Maybe I won't move so much. Okay. Yeah, in case anyone doesn't know, my legs, right? My big ones here that I stand on, these can move. But I have to literally move myself out of frame for it. I need to come up with a better way to have these move. Like, have these react to a way I can move. See, and especially the ones on this side. They don't move right. So, like, I want to find something better for them. When I want to draw model assets right now, you might actually draw the breakfast platter that chat what? What kind of breakfast platter? What do you guys want? What? No sleep, only legs. Only legs. That's the site where I upload pictures of my legs to. If I'm alive enough to watch you, you're alive enough to play Kenshi. I don't think I'm alive enough to play Kenshi. I've watched a few people play that, make some silly things in there, and I don't think I am here enough for that. Here, let me zoom. There we go. By zoom, I mean zoom out, not zoom in. Eggs and sausage. You want me to draw breakfast platter? Eggs and sausage. Oh. I get what you mean now. I'm not proud of that one. I'm not proud. I'm not proud. I took me a little bit. Sai's not smart. Did y'all know that? Don't ever play Kenshi. I'll lose my whole bit. How do you know I won't? How do you know I won't get? I don't get it. Eggs and sausage. And certain things that I can't show on Twitch that I said I totally have the power to make. You know. 2 eggs. 1, well, I guess for me, it'd be 2 sausage. Oh, yeah, there we go. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can't really, I don't think I'd accident do that either. God, do you guys remember for the artists out there, y'all remember when Twitch for like 2 whole days had the TOS update so that like you could draw artistic nudity as a thing? And I thought that was a good change for artists, as opposed to people who decided to ruin it so they could just show nudity to try to rake in views. I vaguely remember that. Yeah, that was, I mean, I know it was only a matter of time till somebody tried to exploit it and ruin it for the rest of us. I didn't realize that matter of time was immediately. Because that ADHD does not allow it to be so Psy. That's fair. Thank God you caught on, because I refuse to spell it out for you. That's fair. I'm only a little bit dumb. Flew too close to the sun. Well, I mean, there were people who very intentionally... They intentionally misunderstood the rules, is the way I'll put it. That way they could try and just rake in a few views, you know what I mean? Because, like, hey, here's my pussy on stream instead of in bio. That suckers artists for being harassed for stuff that others were exploiting. Yeah. I honestly saw that as a means for, like, you know, it's not even a thing I draw. It's not like I was gonna draw any of that stuff. Nor, like, if there are artists who draw this kind of thing, you know what, fuck, good on them, you know? At least they have another option for what they can do on stream. And then... yeah. A few bad apples had to ruin it for the rest of us. I'm so confused with my tired, broken brain, but I see what's going on. Oh. Alright, but I see where it's going. Holy shit, I can't read. Also, I never understood why they wanted to take a mile. They wanted to do that. What sucks is, like, I have found out things about particular people, actually, who did stuff during that. Because I happen to know people now. And some people who like to be a little informative about other people. They knew what they were doing was not within the rules. And they were literally just doing it. This is why, like, I very often kind of talk about this, but, like, the people who are very intentionally just trying to, like, show off, their... ah, God, it sounds bad no matter what way I put it, but, like, when their only content is how hot I am or something, you know what I mean? That's it. That's all they have. And they just try to show parts, and that's it. Like, I swear I've never heard of one of these people being nice. Like, that's what I'll say, is, like, it just seems like they're all fucking mean. Like, why are they like this, man? Like, why push the envelope for the sake of it? Because they knew that it would garner in views. They wanted the controversy to get, like, bigger, you know? And I think that's shitty. Like, again, I'm not ever gonna try to involve myself in drama for the sake of, like, getting bigger and shit like that. My tactic for growing is being impressive. Like, I'm just gonna make all my own stuff. I'm gonna just be ridiculous and over the top with everything I do. Not try to be an asshole and hope that the controversy gets me big. Because people do that, and I think that's shitty. Emotes lots of me. I need to make more emotes, seriously. I can't read, I can't type what to do. Probably just use, like, smoke signals, right? Does that work? I'll just get my... I'll just get Cyberpunk booted up while I got my stream running. Understandable. Yeah, it sucks. And, like, it ruins it for the rest of us. I don't know. I mean, again, not that I was ever going to draw anything in that regard. At least with the, you know, TOS update. I mean, it would have at least given me the option to if I wanted to. And I know there are other people, like, I know a bunch of art people, my art gang and whatnot. I have connections to artists, and I know some of them, you know, do draw pornographic stuff, but, like, that gives them the option for drawing certain things, obviously limited, because you can't draw straight up porn even with that whole update, and then descendants of the update, but that gave them the option to draw things, and it's just a little disappointing is all. That's boring, go crazy. Put a bounty on yourself like Mr. Beast did. A bounty on myself? Huh? That tail, bro? Thank you, I appreciate it. I really like this tail. I don't get to show it off that often. I think I need to, like, do this more often. When I'm just chatting, just kind of show off the tail. I'm saying, VTuber, not your whole shtick is, look how hot I am with no personality. I'm not interested. Only chat, stick around if the streamer themselves is cool. And again, I'm not trying to give everyone shit if, like, they're a lewd streamer or anything like that. Like, it's whatever. It's fine. It's not my bag. I don't get involved in it. I don't really care, you know. I honestly don't. I'm not gonna sit here and say to harass anyone like that. Do not do that. Do not do that. But like, for streamers and shit that I'm interested in, I like when people make stuff. I like artists. I like people who can like make their own models. I like people who like make things, like make content, which sounds crazy to say out loud, but it's like, even if you didn't make all your own stuff, like, you know, if you bought a model, if you bought stuff, and like, you know, if you make your own overlays maybe, or if you make your own backgrounds, or, you know, if you just draw any kind of thing on stream or whatever, and it doesn't have to be just art, like, you could be funny, you could be just actually funny, that's also an option, like, you could be engaging to talk to, or you could have a joke, or like, you know, if you're playing games and whatnot, you could, obviously the game, spoilers for anyone else who streams and stuff like that, the game doesn't super matter half the time. It's how you engage with the game that makes it engaging. Possibly. It depends. It's a personality thing. It's gonna sound wild to say, but a streamer's personality is what will keep people around. Sometimes. Sometimes. It's gonna say an assassination attempt, but that's a one-time stream. I thought you were gonna say like that's a one-time thing. I can only get assassinated for stream once. After that, I'm kind of screwed. And I'm like, I wonder why. I like cool artists like yourself. The more I learn, that's why I also like watching artists, like other artist streamers and stuff. Like you kind of learn how they make stuff, see if you can like improve a little off of it, you know. Plus, like I just like watching people make art. I think it's cool. That's true, even if you don't make art, there's plenty of ways to make streams entertaining. Yeah, you could just be, you know, either funny or, like, people do shit where they're educational. Like, actually educational. I don't just mean, like, here's how to install Windows 98. You know, nothing like that. They might do something where it's, like, you know, I've seen stuff where people do, like, chemical things. Maybe not on stream, but, like, chemical things. Oh, my God. More of, like, actually educational. You know what I mean? That's also an option. Like, if you are, you know, well-studied in a field, maybe. Anyone can buy a game and enjoy it, but only yourself can make it entertaining for the audience. Yeah. Imagine making art couldn't be me. Yeah, couldn't be Lampy. Couldn't be Lampy making art live over at twitch.tv/LampyMoth. I would never see that happening. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking! Entertainment equals cool. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're entertaining. That's the whole thing. I don't even know why I got on this rant. But, yeah. Be entertaining. That's pretty much it. Something I'm still learning myself, so hey. Live stream idea. Fight back against the Bitcoin assassins you hired to kill you. Is that what Mr. Beast did? Okay, guys. This is gonna sound really, weird, but I've never seen a Mr. Beast video. I have no idea what he does. I have no idea what he's about. I have no idea what anything. You could fucking pull up like a lineup of like YouTubers, and I probably would not be able to point out which one he is. He's apparently he's like the biggest YouTuber, right? I think something like that. I have no idea who this guy is. About to be all John Wick up in this stream. I love that movie though. John Wick is such a good movie. Never seen a video. I just heard he does insane shit. Who? Mr. Beast, I guess. I don't know who. Apparently he's rich, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who he is, man. Okay, so Mr. Beast is a video channel of a guy that throws money at people through ridiculous games. Wait, so like, are they like weird challenges? Like, answer my riddles 3 and I'll give you $50,000. Something like that? Or is it more insane, like Squid Games level shit? Like, I only know he's the only person from my state that is worth anything. What the fuck? Ooh, right, Mr. Beast, good dude and super rich. Good dude. Mr. Breath. He also does a lot of charitable things. I heard it Squid Games level shit. I mean, as long as he's charitable, you know, like, I'm gonna get like the biggest not VTuber. Oh my god, I was about to say VTuber. YouTuber. The biggest YouTuber I know that like I actually watch is Markiplier. And I know people, I don't know why people give him shit sometimes, like just because he's big. Like, I like Markiplier. He seems pretty chill. I'd love to meet him one day. I heard it Squid Games level shit. Oh yeah, I just read that. Goddamn. Did a Squid Games in real life? Oh, he did actual Squid Games. Okay. Both Simple Games and Squid Games. Okay. That's right, I'm calling my state out. What about it? I don't know what state it is. You paid for 100 people's eye surgery? Like, cataracts or something? Wait, that sounds really familiar, actually. Okay, maybe I vaguely know who this is. I might know what a Mr. Beast is. Yeah, Mr. Beast shot a guy just like in Squid Games. Okay, I believe you. Okay, guys, don't flame me for this, okay? But I've never seen Squid Games either. I don't know what things are. I've never seen a show or a movie. The name of the video is I Cured 100 People's Blindness. That doesn't sound very humble now, does it? Markiplier's such a nice guy. I remember a good friend of mine that met him a few years ago and he had nothing but praise for him. Haven't watched it either. Cancel. You never played Crab. I did play Crab Game once. That was a long time ago, though. He helped a lot of blind people, but for some reason people gave him flack for that. If I could imagine why, it's probably a thing where it's like, hey, I did all the charitable stuff. This is definitely not a means for me to get any more, like, viewers or potentially, you know, more income from other people wanting to give me stuff for being so giving myself, maybe. Maybe that was it. I'm not saying that was the reason. I'm just saying maybe that was it. Nope, never seen Squid Game. Okay, I'm not the only one then. It's like Crab Game, but without crabs. Oh, God, what the fuck is the point then? What is my tracking doing? Oh my God. Hold on. My tracking is frozen now. God damn it. God damn it, I hate it here. Oh, shit. Okay, now I have to go hardwired. Hold up. I hate. Every once in a while, my tracking on my phone will get fucked up because it's connected via Wi-Fi because it doesn't charge fast enough if it's connected to my computer and will eventually die. But then again, what doesn't eventually die? Here, let me, I have to get my tracking turned back on again because I had to rewire it. It's so fun here. How are you guys enjoying your day so far? Do you think it's great? I think it's a great day so far, personally. This is not... What do you mean it doesn't... I hate this iPhone. I hate it so much. Okay, hold up. Gotta recalibrate again. Okay, there we go. Hey, I'm back. It's me, Cyraxis. Okay, what'd I miss? Yeah, that was a spot on. Okay. I won't forget, I was watching Mark Choo Choo Charles' video, and he called out people for being horny because of how much money he made on his OnlyFans. Oh my God. Yeah, I know he did the calendar thing as well, the nude calendar. Yeah. That was a long while ago, I feel like, but that's about 60 wells in about a month in Africa, and people got mad. Okay, I feel like the people getting mad at that are probably just racist. People were accusing him of exploiting people for content. I mean, it's possible, because, like... I'm not gonna say it's impossible. Because on the most technical level, you are using them for content, yes. I've not seen the videos myself, so it's not like I know how he's doing it. But I guess if we're talking on a technical level... But he is giving to them. Charitably. So, you know. Come on, people can see for free. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I feel like if I was blind and then some random YouTuber was like, hey, you want to be part of my video where I cure your blindness? And I just actually pay to have your eye surgery so you can see again? I'd probably be like, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see again. I swear I'll randomly fall asleep while watching someone stream, and 2 minutes later they'll be drawing bad bitches. I wanna at some point get comfortable enough while drawing to just draw some bad monster bitches. Like, I think what I want to do is get a few pictures made, like sketches and whatnot, of some you know, monster girls and stuff, and maybe kind of come up with a technique that makes it a little easier for me to do on stream. Because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm kind of I'm kind of into Monster Girls. Don't tell anybody, okay? That's a secret. I kind of really like Monster Girls. I think they're kind of like peak, you know what I mean? That's like a dark secret though of mine. So like don't just go around telling everyone that, okay? All right, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you with this. Really? I couldn't tell. You sure? Listen, I know it's a surprise, and I'm honestly like really like, you know, nervous about people knowing this about me because it's like, you know, the Monster Girls are just so goddamn cute, you know. I don't know. I can't like contain myself, you know. You're into Monster Girls since when? What? Probably since Predator 2 came out. Like, I don't even think I was alive. When the hell did Predator 2 come out? They coming soon, Chief. Like 30 seconds. So wait, what's happening? Also, hello, Sir Demogorgon. How you doing? Some people give him shit for giving high-end cars away to people since it would increase their taxes, but he always gives them the option to have cash instead of the car. I mean, fair, I guess. Your friends and family know this? No, nobody knows this. This is a secret. This is the first time I've ever said it. Just imagine how the camera cutting to every time there's more Monster Girl posters and other merch. I actually don't have any. Like, I know that sounds weird, but I literally don't. I'm not saying that as a means to, like, you know, like, hide it or anything. It's more of, like, I need more. I would like some. How long? Oh, it should be follow age. I don't know if it really works, though. It's very odd. Because I did nothing to it, and then suddenly it started kind of working. Who's your top chatter, if that's something you know? I could check. See what my top chatter is. Give me a second. Who is the top? Who is number one? Oh, it's an ad break. That's the top chatter. You guys disappointed in that too? No, I'm kidding. Apparently, what is the time frame for this? Within the past week, I guess? Chat stats? Within the past week, the top chatter has been DOS, actually. You like Bug Web and Jesus and get blocked, you degen. Yeah, that's honestly pretty heinous, you know? I would definitely not want Bug Girls here. I would hate that so much, guys. If you brought a bunch of Bug Girls in here, that would be awful. I would hate that. I would actually cry and weep and throw things, and I would be so upset. That would scare me so much. I would hate that. Okay, get Sir Access a throne and recommend Monster Girl stuff on it. I do have a throne, and I think recommendations are open on it. I just don't put anything on it ever, since I always feel weird about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really want people buying stuff for me. Just, like, I'll just get it myself, man. It's okay. I'm just saying, Chief, if you ever get merch, I'm going to be the first in line. I want to make merch at some point, but, like, I want it to be, like, small stuff initially. Like, I know everyone wants to do, like, the marketable plushie, which I may have a pseudo design for that already, but hey. That's way down the line. That's more of, like, if I get any kind of sizable, I guess, and feel like, alright, if this doesn't sell well, I'm okay with 40 of these being in my house or something, you know? Huh? Honestly, I thought it'd be specific. I thought so too, honestly. I would have said specific had I not looked up the stats. There's unfortunately one girl in chat. I mean, there could be more. You don't know. People be lurking. Really thought it was gonna be you. What? Howdy? I don't know, man. I mean, some of y'all are pretty chatty. I get quite a few usuals arounds. On here, ain't no way. Prob Zebby though. I mean, I have no idea. I don't ever check who's lurking, because a lurker is going to lurk. I'm not going to call them out. If you want to just chill and vibe and not have to worry about, like, responding to stuff, that is a-okay. I have literally no problem with that. Side body pillow when that would be expensive. I'd have to fucking, like, really kind of, well, I'd have to make a design for that, a front and a back, which would kind of be in line with, I need to make a reference first, but then I'd have to see what the, like, whole semantics of getting that made are. Like, I don't know who I talk to about that. I know to talk to getting a plushie, I can do that. So if you get a keychain, it'll be placed on the car keys forever. I think a keychain design would be fun. I'd probably make it somewhat chibi, but, you know, Because I think that, you know, honestly, it'd just be kind of fun. Probably same like stickers or some shit. I don't know. Like, ideally, I think if I was to ever make merch off the start, just to kind of test the waters, it'd probably be like stickers and maybe like keychain stuff. That's only checked the lurkers one time and got a heart attack when it was technically yet. It wasn't that I checked the lurkers. I'll explain what happened that day, okay? I'll explain it. And I don't want anyone getting fucking weird about it. But basically what had happened was that day, right? I was launching up stream, right? I was getting all the bots up and whatnot. And if anyone uses like streamer bot or mix it up or whatever, y'all know that these things automatically display the lurkers on there. Again, I don't look at these. I don't look at who's lurking because I'm not gonna fucking it don't matter. You know, if you want to talk, you'll talk, or you'll do something in chat. It's fine. But you know, I was bringing my stuff up, getting ready for stream, and you know, blah blah blah, get my stuff up, and you know, chat comes up and you know brings up the list of you know who's in chat. And I think I see something initially in there, like a name I recognize, and not just like a usual name either. And like my eyes fucking, I feel my eyes like roll in my head, like the eyes move to the spot before the rest of my head does, which is why I describe it. They just kind of roll in my head over to the name, and I'm like, ah, and I'm like reading it a couple times, like ain't no way, ain't no way. And obviously I wasn't gonna say anything about it in stream. I wasn't gonna say anything about it. And then it happened later that I got raided by them later that day, and I was very, very, very nervous. Mostly because they're the only streamer I fear. Like, and by fear I mean like intimidated by, which sounds weird when people like talk about who they look up to and other kind of stuff like that. Sometimes I hear other people talk about like being nervous around big streamers and stuff, like, oh my god, this person streams to like, you know, 800 people, 1,000, 2,000 people or something like that. Is it weird that like I don't give a shit? Like, it sounds bad, but it's like I don't get nervous with that kind of like following. I just don't like, why do I care? Like, why should I think the reason being, now this is gonna sound bad, but the reason being is like, yeah, but I make all my own stuff. Like, you just have a big following. I make all my own stuff. Like, I don't, if anything, you should be scared of me, because I could make a model of you in a Family Guy style. Like, you should be more scared of me. I'm just saying. No, even worse, actually insulting. I could totally make a model of people in the Big Mouth style. Know that I have that power, and I only do it because I'm not angry at somebody. How awful would that be? Like, understand that people who make models can be completely psychotic. Not the Big Mouth. Yeah, like, guys, I'm just saying. Any other streamer comes by, decides to piss me off or something, like, you know, you're getting a Big Mouth model. Good luck. So when the bug girl starts showing up, yeah, I'm just gonna lie on the ground, shake and cry. Was it? Yes, board. It was. It was them. Sorry, I'm just now reading about the chat. So I think you'd be intimidated if Matara raided. Possibly. They are bug. I don't know. It depends. Your makeup in the whole world. I don't know if I'm making it up there, man. You tell me I get nervous DMing any of the bugs. It's just, I don't know what it is. I just don't really get that nervous. I'm not the Big Mouth. Yeah, the Big Mouth. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. I use that image as the after stream tweet. Artist truly the most OB class with mimicry and deception skills. I mean, it's not quite mimicry. It's like they can just make stuff. You can bring something into the world that should not have seen the light of day. It's very true. I plan on drawing a friend as a minion just to mess with that. See, that's what I mean. It's like, artists have more power than you think they do. Side will just send me after whoever pisses them off to make an abomination. I don't know, how do you make, you have a really cute style when it comes to your models, you know? Like, I know you make like little curse things and whatnot, but like they're not like cursed, you know? It's more of the energy behind them. I'm just saying, if you can make like a Big Mouth like of somebody, I wouldn't be surprised if that person just like blocked you afterwards for like a Big Mouth model. artists can and have terrifying power. Have the ability to make the most cursed shit is a curse upon itself. Yeah, it is both a blessing and a curse. Because the problem is, you still have to make it. Hello, Rathalos. How you doing, man? I mean, at this point, Zebby owns me and my care with how much I've commissioned. Christ. Fun fact, did you know when you commission an artist to make an art piece, technically that artist retains the right to that particular piece? That's why you have to buy copyright from particular work. Like, you might own the IP if it's like your own character, but that artist owns the art itself, whatever they've done. Speaking of cursing someone, I remember the model that Howdy made for Zebby. Howdy's made, well, okay, I think I know what you're talking about. The Skibidi, you know? Fucking Skibidi, I swear to God. I never watching that shit again. That is, I've had enough. I gave that a solid chance my 24-hour stream. I don't see it, man. I do not see it. Yeah, that one. I get you. Getting a stretch in real quick. I am still really fucking tired, gamers. Yeah, the artist owns that art. It's the obvious factor. Again, that's why you have to pay for, like, copyright stuff. So, like, you know, if you're like, hey, I want to get, like, a sticker design from somebody, you'd have to commission them for the sticker itself. And it's usually up to the artist how much they want to charge for, like, the copyright. But unless they directly state that you can, and, like, you have the copyright shit from them, you cannot use that for selling, for, like, stickers and shirt prints and whatnot. It's a thing that you have to get from the artist. I'm still keeping up with that series, waiting for the next... Oh my god, Lampy. You're actually keeping up with it? Like, that's a thing you watch? I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not, like, calling you out. I'm not trying to, at least. That's why you always ask artists if you want to modify it or pay a licensing fee. Yeah, licensing fee, that's it. That's the one. Yes? Oh my god. You do you, man. You do you. I ain't gonna stop you. If you enjoy it, that is fine. That's one thing that I'm like, I try not to be an asshole about, is like when people like things that I don't like. You know what I mean? Like, it's just different tastes is all. It was more entertaining than I expected. God. Like, I didn't see what other people saw in it. Like, you know, people are like, oh my god, the kaiju battles. The kaiju battles. And I'm sitting over here like, okay, what? What? I don't... It's just escalation. That's it. That's all. I don't see it. I mean, I always double check with them when and where I can use it. I get most get confused when I ask. No, okay, I see. I get confused when I try to read anything, if you could tell. Legit thought it was gonna be dumb, like Annoying Orange, but the war was very engaging. And yes, Boar, that is an accurate picture of me. Just this whole stream, and yesterday's. That's just me. That's just actually me. You're just doxing me right now, actually, but hey, what's up? So, did you ever see that image of Shin Godzilla with the big dumpy? Shin Godzilla with the big dumpy? I mean, I know he's got thighs for days. I don't know if you're talking about a particular image. I think you might be talking about a particular image, and that is scaring me. Wait, we doxing Sai? You just did. I looked very confused. Yeah, Sai lives in Florida. Come get him. You definitely won't end up on the news. Florida man eats home invader. Definitely won't see that on the news, I promise. That's why I tell people I live in Florida. It's not like a doxing thing. It's a threat. You can see that being a Florida man. Yeah, Florida man eats home invader, yeah. To be honest, that's not even the weirdest one. There's a lot weirder ones out there, I can promise you that. Is today... Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all this. Like, real. Let's get real for a second. Is today a weird day for stream? Is the energy off? Is it... Because I know I am not how I normally am right now. A little Lavender Witch, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it. Welcome on in. Yeah, shit, it's the whole Drumstick family special. They really did not hold back on that particular iteration of Godzilla. I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw Shin Godzilla, I thought it was a very goofy looking design for Godzilla, but like, it really grew on me, and especially given the context of the movie, I'm like, okay, this is actually, this design fucking slaps. I am all about it. That was real? Oh wait, hold on. Okay, now I have to Google it. I'm Googling Florida man eats home invader. Because I know there's the one where the Florida man ate somebody's face. That was on the news for, you know, everywhere for a while. Honestly, I could watch you play paint drying sim, so I know you would. I can't believe that's a real game. Was the home invader bit real? No, I was just kind of making that up, but I wouldn't doubt if that happened. The smelling... It was the bath salts. It was bath salts, which I believe bath salts is a combination of a bunch of illicit drugs. So stuff like meth and cocaine and a bunch of other stuff, right? I really didn't like the initial design, but agreed that a movie was leagues better than it had any right to be. I did think the initial design for Shin Godzilla was a bit goofy, but like it really grew on me. Like I can kind of see how people think it's a little goofy, the way that like the arms are stuck the way they are with like the palms up and like clenching the fingers, and then like the eyes being the fucking borderline googly eyes. But it kind of makes sense, and in context is very creepy. In a World War VII type scenario, for World War VII, there's like 5 wars of it. What? Anyway, let me finish reading that. Type scenario for fight for survival. Which of the bugs would survive the longest? Are you talking about like me, Fen, Imuki, and Zebi? The first stage? Well, no, the last stage had the palms facing up. The first stage had like no arms. I think it was like little nubs. Bug tubers, yes. I mean, if you're talking to all bug tubers, I don't know all of them. I'm just aware of a good number of them. Yeah, the Shin worked because of the context. Yeah, Shin works because of the context. I'm trying to think, the bug tubers though, who would survive in a very, very terrible situation, I guess. So the German soldier took about a platoon's worth of meth and survived for 2 weeks, if I recall, on the meth. Like, it's World War 36, who dies like... You just keep changing the number. I have no idea what war's gonna be like at that point. Not Fen. You don't think Fen would survive? I feel like Fen would survive longer than you would think. Like, Fen is just kind of itching for Fallout, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Fen would be okay. For a little bit. I feel like I would die quickly. And I'll give context for why I would die quickly. I would not make it very long in a situation like this. Because I'm gonna want to fight stuff. And I'm gonna want to keep fighting stuff. And I'm gonna wind up getting into a fight that I can't win. I'm just gonna be way too fucking aggressive and, like, die in, like, 2 weeks. Give you a hint. Starts with an L, ends with Ampy. It's fair, you do have a flamethrower. That would help a lot. His heartbeat was like 200 meters. Oh, Jesus Christ. Loki, Zebi should be ready for anything to survive. I mean, I feel like, honestly, the best way to survive is to, like, just hunker down in a spot. Don't get seen or found by anyone or anything, and just, like, loot the shit out of people. You know what I mean? Like, opportunistic as shit. I feel like I would survive the longest, since it would just be another day for me. Okay, so just regular, just, you know, it's whatever. It's just Poland, right? Like, God. Surviving that amount of meth with no health issues. He died at the age 87. Could you imagine if he was destined to live to, like, 108 instead? Sir Axel World War 347 dies in the first 5 minutes because he runs the first person he sees and trips over them. I don't know about that. That seems a little, not 100% accurate. Because I'm gonna want to fight him. Ballpark around 80 plus, below 90. I mean, okay. I don't feel like I can talk about this on stream, actually, because it's meth. But I feel like you can do it once and not die. You know? Like, it's terrible for you. It's awful. Don't do it. But, like, I guess it depends on how much you do. What? Okay, what is meth like a solid or liquid? Because I was like, how much do you drink or eat of it? Like, what do you smoke it? What do you do with it? I have no idea. Me and my army of rednecks, and I'm basically an RL tech priest for Will. They will survive. Not to mention, I grow all my own food anyways. That's okay. That's fair. That's something. For considering health conditions and I'm out. Oh, okay. That's fair. Survived 2 explosive traps. Fought a tree thinking it was a badger. And ate a raw bird. What? Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I hate how rednecks are low-key tech priests. Oh my god. So high was though. Meth's a moth. It all makes sense. Yeah, how much moth can you guys take? I'm dead, far too sickly. I'm gonna be honest, I probably wouldn't make it. I would not make it very long, I don't think. I have some health conditions, not like anything life-threatening, but like I need to be careful about what I eat. And having to be desperate for my food would not be very good. Depends on how it's created, but you can smoke it primarily as well as snort it. Okay. What about Moth? Would you guys do Moth instead? Zerax is World War 40k where he dies to the Imperial Guard via Spaceworks. I'd be killed for being a disgusting Xeno, yeah. I have first-hand experience in the sense I had to watch people out just outside my workplace for the longest time. Oh. Okay, real talk, chat. Well, I do a lot of moths. Yeah, would you guys do moth amphetamines? Is that a thing you would do? It's back when meth was given to soldiers in Mentos form. He took all that meth, meant for a platoon. You needed 1 or 2 by accident. Oh yeah, definitely by accident. Not any other thing going on there. Him want to take more than a few bites. Yeah. What Chaos God would Serax's fall to? Oh my god, probably either Corn or Zinch. You got the starvation part. That's gonna drive me crazy. Told you she found to live in a good neighborhood. I'm so sorry, Specific. Let's do Moth together. Yeah, guys, let's do Moth. I'm gonna inject Moth soaks into my veins. Guys, you can do Moth all you want, but Moth dust, don't do that shit. You do not want to get into Moth dust. It was in Detonite near pitch black. Also, the Germans used a lot, by the way. Holy shit. Okay, I believe you. Did you see his picture? That man has the eyes of someone who looked at God and left. Oh my god. He looked at God and said, nah, I'd win. Around 50-ish miles on skis and on foot? Who is this psychopath? Before Moth Dust, after Moth Dust. Christ. I'm gonna drink more coffee, y'all don't mind. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, remember story? Look it up. Okay, hold, so it's World War II guy, right? World War II meth soldier is what I'll look up. Meth store. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. What? Imo Koivunen? Koivunen. How do you say his name? Okay, I'm looking at his face now. I can see it. I can see the meth in his eyes. Oh my god. Was a Finnish soldier, not soldier, oh my god. Assigned to a ski patrol, along with several other Finnish soldiers. 3 days into the mission, the group was attacked and surrounded by Soviet forces, from whom they were able to escape. Koivunen became fatigued and, after skiing a long distance, but could not stop. He was carrying the patrol's entire supply of army-issued Pervitin, or methamphetamine, a stimulant used to remain awake while on duty. He consumed the entire supply and had a short burst of energy, but soon entered a state of delirium and eventually lost consciousness. Later recalled waking up the following morning, separated from his patrol and having no supplies. In the following days, he escaped Soviet forces once again, was injured by a landmine, and stayed in a ditch for a week, waiting for help. Having skied more than 400 kilometers, or 248.5 miles, he was found and admitted to a nearby hospital where his heart rate was measured at 200 beats per minute, and he weighed only 43 kilograms or 94.8 pounds. In the week that Koivunen was gone, he subsisted only on pine buds and a single Siberian jay that he caught and ate raw. He was found and survived until he died in 1989 at the age of 71. Okay. Shit. I gotta get some Pervitin, man. So X would fall to Slanesh day 1, Slanesh's temptation, including tasty warm meals and no back pain. Okay, fair. Now Slanesh would probably also get me. I feel that one. Christ, you ever seen that pic of the Russian guy with the eyes bulging out of his head with pure stuff? I have not actually seen that one. I can see the meth in his eyes. I don't think he's doing meth right. No, there's a look to him. There's a look to that guy. Drugs, man. Drugs are a hell of a drug. It's a legend right there. Throw my hat to the guy catching a live bird. And he just fucking ate it, too. Didn't even cook it. Wait, what happened? I fell asleep because I'm sleep deprived. If you want to get sleep, go sleep. Look what they need to mimic even a fraction of my power. He also found an abandoned hose made of fire, collapsed, fell asleep, woke up, house is burning down, gets up, walks out, stays still, burning house, and sleeps? What? Is this the same guy? Is this still the same guy? I have no idea. You guys could be making this up at this point. I'd believe you. And Slaanesh should be like, we got monster sex. Yeah, Slaanesh would get me too. Yeah, honestly, all of them except Nurgle. Pretty much. No sleep. Must watch Centipede Man. You don't have to watch me. I'm just a guy on the internet. I'm just a weird bug. Yeah, it was Aimo Koivunen. He did a lot of meth and he stayed awake for a lot of time. Fucking 200 beats per minute. That is an unhealthy amount. Russian meth man survived a lot. He caught a bird with his bare hand. Have you guys ever caught a bird with your bare hand? Have you guys ever eaten a live raw bird? I don't know why I specify live and raw. Because, like, I can't really say live and cooked. Right? Rex is trying to resist Slaanesh when bug women with fresh fries and nuggets show up. In a comfortable bed? No. Not temptation. You're not gonna lie, all the chat would follow Slaanesh. I would follow to Tzeentch too. I mean, I do like Tzeentch too. I like change. I like knowledge. But also Corn, because, like, I feel like I'm a passionate person. I get mad, you know? And I like fighting. Fighting's fun. It's actually not that last part, though. Oh. How are you all doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all feel like you need some preventing? Whatever the hell that stuff was that Russian guy took to stay awake for weeks and, you know, have an elevated heart rate of 200. Fuck. My grandpa caught a pigeon with his bare hand, but then he offered me cooked pigeon, so it wasn't as cool. To be fair, I feel like catching a pigeon is different. Pigeons are really kind of dumb. Well, it's not that they're dumb, but, like, pigeons have no fear response for some reason, so, like, it's kind of dumb. No, we're rolling it back. A fear response is kind of integral for an animal to stay alive. So, yes, pigeons are dumb. I'll stick to my caffeine addiction, thank you. Yeah, I'll probably stick to that one, too. I'm, like, honestly, if I put my heart rate monitor now, I would probably be around, like, 90. Because I feel like when I've had caffeine, I'm usually kind of, like, elevated. Slaanesh gonna show up with monster girls and stone cold sleep the temps die. Here is a good night's rest. And it's like, oh shit, don't tempt me. God. Caught a live hummingbird once. Oh shit. Really? They're more used to humans. Pigeons are? Yeah, I mean, I guess. They're kind of like just, you know, big in cities, I think, yeah? Nah, pigeon don't fear the weak. You say that, and I've seen, guys, I've seen that image, or not image, just like a video of a turtle eating a pigeon. Yeah, and then kills it. But yeah, it's like a pigeon next to like a pool of water. A turtle swims up to it, just kind of bites it and drags it into the water. Like, oh my god, fuck. Catch a live pigeon once by my bare hands. Because like pigeons don't super give a shit about people, and they don't exactly have a fear response. A turtle? What kind? It wasn't even like a snapping turtle. It was just like a fucking turtle. I don't know what kind of species. Like a regular turtle, you know? You know the ones. They explained it was flying in his face and he casually caught it. Okay. That's a little different. Pigeons are just built stupid. Also, bird is on of the mint that is most safe to eat. That is only one bird that exists that is poisonous. No, oh yeah, God, what is the name of that bird? It's like a black and orange bird. And it's actually, like, kind of poisonous. I can't remember the name of it, though. Turtles can do that if they're hungry enough. Think they're opportunistic herbivores. What is the term? Obligate herbivores? It's like an animal that is herbivorous. Or at least designed to be herbivorous. But it's obligated to be so. It doesn't have to be. It's like... If y'all have seen that shit of, like, that... Like, when deer eat birds or something... That shit is terrifying, by the way, but it's like, you know, when you've seen it, I've seen things like cows eating snakes and deer eating bird. And they'll just do it because free protein, you know, like, it just, very concerning. Horses will do it too. Like, I've seen shit where, like, a horse will just eat a baby chick. That's gotta be a terrible fucking way to go, because, like, this isn't, like, sharp teeth designed to shred and tear, you know, kind of easily. These are teeth for grinding. You essentially get crushed and ground to death, instead of just cut and sliced. So I live in Florida, which is basically raid zones. Oh, don't be surprised when nature goes all Leroy Jenkins on each other. I'm not really, like, surprised. I've seen it before. Like, I've seen shit eat stuff that should not be eating certain things. Like, I just described deer eating bird, horses eating fucking chickens, and cows eating snakes and shit. I've seen centipedes eat bats and snakes and birds. I think one of the most disturbing things I've seen is I've seen a carnivorous katydid eat a lizard by starting with its brain. That was pretty awful. That was kind of traumatizing, honestly. Technically no herbivorous animal. They're all just omnivores. I think, yeah, most herbivores will technically eat another animal if they really have to or just feel like it. I can't really think of any that are strictly herbivorous, like that literally can't eat anything that isn't, like, I don't know, grass. Theoretically, a horse could eat a human. Theoretically, yes, a horse could eat a human. It would be awful. What's the deal with the Everglades? A lot of invasive reptiles like the pythons. That's the deal with it. Also iguanas. Those are invasive here. Also, deer, the main reason why skeletons are destroyed in the wood near the ear for the bone for calcium and mineral. Fair. I mean, you when you live in nature, you see some crazy stuff. Yeah, obviously. Don't forget about that alien deer. Alien deer? What alien deer? You're gonna have to start fucking explaining, right? I don't know what you mean by alien deer. They're talking like a xeno deer? Is it cute? I'm gonna stop. Awful. You don't know about them? No, I don't know about the alien deer, actually. Which sounds really surprising because it's me. So. You would imagine I know about alien. Hey, let me Google them. Are they gonna come up on the Google? On a Google. Holy shit. I'm okay. Alien deer? Ba 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 ba. Remember when Batman fought a Xenogator? I've seen the shit of, like, Batman versus Alien versus Predator. But I didn't see, like, a Xenogator for that. Oh, wait, okay, this deer that has, like, the fucking, like, little pits under its eyes. The weird, like, pit folds. Is that what you're talking about? In Discord for those curious. Now I have to fucking check now. Yeah, that one. I just Googled it. Okay. I feel like I've seen those before. Oh, it's... Okay, no, it's a mutation. That's what that is. Okay. I was like, what kind of a thing? Because I was ready to believe this was a species of deer. Like, oh yeah, these are like pits under the eyes that are like extra sensory organs or something. No, it's just... This deer's fucked up is all. That's it. I just walk in on Hi Obsidian. We're talking about alien deer, I guess. And by alien deer, I mean a deer with a mutation that gives it extra set of nostrils. They're deer with vampire teeth as well. I've seen the tusked deer. They have like tusks, like vampire-looking teeth, fangs almost. God. There is something about deer that alarms me, and it's not the deer themselves. It's chronic wasting disease. That shit is terrifying to me. Misfolding proteins, dude. Not even once. Literally not even once. Could you imagine if that shit could transfer to people? That'd be it. That'd be it for us. Like, that would be fucked beyond belief. That would be awful. What disease? Chronic wasting disease, or CWD. Oh, dear. All right. So if in case anyone is a little, you know, stomach squelchy and nervous about stuff, I do talk about biology a bit, so this is a thing that's not going to be, like, uncommon to talk about occasionally, but, you know, hey. Basically, chronic wasting disease is a disease that happens with misfolding proteins. It's brain prions that happen in deer and deer-related animals, so it happens with, like, elk and reindeer and moose, even. But basically, These misfolding proteins are extremely resistant to being destroyed, so they can stay in the soil and in grass and in deer, in other parts of them, like their fluids and, you know, their waste and meat and all sorts of other stuff like that. This shit is extremely pervasive. And basically, when it gets into the deer system, these misfolding proteins will cause other proteins to also misfold, because proteins like to copy and, you know, they'll wind up cascading into misfolding proteins. And when these misfolding proteins get into the brain's deer, holy shit, I have CWD, I think. Anyways, when these misfolding proteins get into the deer's brain, is what I meant to say, they'll start misfolding in there, and this will start altering the deer's behavior. The deer will become kind of irrational for a deer. They'll start not knowing what they're doing, and like a lot of these deer wind up starving because they'll be unable to start really feeding properly. They won't really know, their body can't really tell them what to do anymore, because again, their whole body's wasting away, because it's not just going to be damaging the brain, it's going to be damaging their organs and like how their like metabolism works, and like whether or not their liver can like filter out other toxins and shit. It gets bad. It is chronic wasting disease. Everything is wasting away. But a lot of these deer will wind up they'll start almost getting into like a zombified state in a way. Animal version of dementia. It is a lot worse than dementia. Imagine if dementia made your entire body literally kind of rot away, and it was contagious. Very contagious. But basically, a lot of these deer, I've seen videos and stuff where they just kind of run around either in circles or into things. And I saw a thing. I never saw it in person. I just saw it described, and that was scary enough for me. But a deer had, like, slammed its head into something and spilled parts of its brains out. But because the deer is barely functioning as it is, it was fine and then started to eat its own brains. And that was probably one of the scariest things I've ever heard described. It does sound a lot like zombification, yeah. And understand that these misfolding proteins, they stay in the environment forever. They just have to get, like, one of them in them to have this shit happen. And they stay for years. Like, you lick the wrong rock, that deer is gone. It's dead. You're dead. And, again, they're a social herd animal. And if you sniff an infected deer's ass, and you get your nose, you touch, you're dead. That's it. You're dead now. Because now you got that disease. There's like no cure for it. And it's just like, holy shit. CWD is fucking terrifying. If it transferred to people, we're dead. We're done. That's it for us, man. It was unironically Warhammer 40k Nurgle type shit. Kind of, yeah. Yeah, except it's not a joke and it wasn't made up over the top for Warhammer. That's just kind of how it is. That cannibalism, eating your own brains? I think that's auto-cannibalism is the term for that. How will I ever confidently lick rocks again? I don't know, man. I wouldn't risk it. That's a lie. There's a cure for it. It's called death. That's usually what the disease leads to, so I wouldn't really consider that a cure. Yeah, a lot of deer do have this weird hole in their eyes. They have... Dicks have them. Dicks. I know what those are. I know that's a deer. I don't know why some motherfucker out there decided, you don't really call this deer. Yeah, dicks do have them. I just looked them up. What do these do? What do the pits do? They gotta be like an extra sensory organ or something. Dang, why does CW need to be so terrifying to have an opening for these nuts joke? Dicks, they are pretty cute. I'll admit, they're pretty cute. I'm not a deer person, but like, they're pretty cute. There's a fish called the slippery dick. There is a fish called the slippery dick. Imagine, right? Hold on. Are slippery dicks... Hold on. I need to check something before I can even make this joke. Okay, you probably could. Imagine, right? You have a saltwater aquarium, right? And you have a display of fish in there. And you bring a girl over and you're like, hey, would you like to see my slippery dick? And, you know, if she says no, and you're like, oh, no, I don't mean it like that. Like, it's a win-win, you know? You either get to show her your fish or you get to show her your slippery dick. You probably could keep those as a pet. Some motherfucker out there probably already does that, thinking about it now. pits are there to make snort and smell on things. There's a bird called a woodcock. Yeah, I've seen that one. Also, I don't know why this one's going to surprise people, but it will. You know the term that we use for guys that like to watch their girlfriends fuck other guys and not do it themselves? And the term that we can't say on Twitch because Twitch is a bunch of them. That is based on the name of an actual bird called a cuckoo. What does that bird do? It puts its eggs... It's a parasitic bird, actually. It puts its eggs in the nest of another bird. And it's a targeted species, basically. So, like, they're evolved to mimic the eggs of another bird. Like, they look just like them and stuff like that. But basically, it'll put its eggs into the nest of another bird. That bird, the parasite bird, will hatch before the rest of them. They have a faster gestation period. It's not the cuckoo, it's the cuckoo bird. Again, that's where the name comes from. What did I pop into for a wooden rooster? What do you mean, Garros? Also, hi, welcome on in, Garros. You know who else has CW? Oh my god. The asshole birds, yeah. You now understand why the deer man on Ultimate Muscle was called Dick Dick Van Dick. I mean, I don't know who named that deer that. Like, that kind of seems like you're clearly just trying to make a stupid joke. No, but this bird, right, the cuckoo bird, will lay its eggs into the nest of another targeted species bird. Its eggs will hatch before the host eggs will, and the chick instinctively pushes all the other eggs out of the nest so that it's the only one. And the host bird has two options left. I do not know why one of these options is not taken, because I know they try to explain it, and I don't think it's a good enough reason to do this. But basically, the host bird has the option of raising the parasite bird as its own, even if it knows it's not. Because apparently, when they decide not to raise the parasite bird, cuckoos will destroy their nests and shit like that. And it's like, why does that matter? Just make a new one. Just start over. Like, get out of the area. There's clearly cuckoos around. Like, fuck them. Make a new one. Easy. Heard wooden cock. I popped into that exact moment. It was woodcock. It's a bird. What did I join at the waiters? I don't know, man. You got like a knack for it, I think. Do the muscle man voice. You want me to do the muscle man voice? You know who else is a cuckoo bird? My mom! Not howdy, bored. Why are both your names the same shade of red? God damn it. Talk about meth for... We did talk about meth for a little bit. You weren't here for that, but we did do that. I'm gonna drink some coffee. Give me a second. But yeah, it's a little weird that they picked that bird to name that, kind of person after. Because it's not like that bird is fucking the other bird's wife, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a thing that's happening. Before we have all the same color. I mean, people like red. It's a nice color. I'm not gonna say it's not. Quick, everyone turn red. We had this bit before. We've already done this. God. Y'all don't have to turn red. It's fine. I can barely read anyways. I'm already confused enough as it is. I need to drink more. I need more coffee, man. Holy shit. Wait, does an option change my name color? Yeah. It's in your settings and shit. I think it's in your... Oh my god, what's the name of the settings? Which one is it? I was already red. Like, you're already red. Lee's already red. Howdy's already red. Red's already red. Or board is already red. No, red is already red. Red is already red. Did you know the color red is red, guys? I just found that out today. That's such a fucking surprise to me. So the issue is there are cuckoos make mobs and pursue the birds, and kill the imposter kids for months, if not years. Well, they should just kill them back. There ain't no laws out here. It's the wild. Kill them birds. It's easy. Just fucking have the, you know, the targeted birds, the host birds, have them team up with the cat. Easy enough. Red is red. It is Lampy, who is also red. God damn it, what has happened here? I used to be the color red. You did used to be the color red, actually. And I will drink. Thank you, Shelf. I'm also almost out of coffee. Now, it's just blowing my mind, guys. Red is the color red. Also, did you guys know that blue is blue? I'm purple. You are purple. It's amazing. I just took a course recently on color theory, and there were a lot of like younger students in the class, but we were doing stuff like colors, you know, like color theory. What kind of colors are colors? And it was like, holy shit, that's green and that's blue. Wow. I was really surprised. It's a lot of new information for me. Does that mean yellow is yellow? Yes. Yes, it is. Did you know size plappable? Oh my god, help. I am not. How am I? Okay, hold on. You know what? Let's get to the bottom of this, shall we? Zooming in for this. How am I plappable? Like, look at me. I'm giving you permission to look at my body. How is this plappable? Where? What would even plap? I'm stick. Aside from my tail, which is thick. Blue is blue. I thought it was green. Didn't it technically used to be green? Like, blue literally used to be called green or some shit. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, back before we had names for certain colors. Fluffy, meaty thighs. They're not meaty. My thighs are thin. Look at these. Look. Actually, don't. Don't look. We're monster fuckers. I know you are, but like... I am not the plap here. Strax says, gather your best men and to destroy the Alliance and paint this continent red. I don't want to paint everything red. Unless it's like with blood or something. Then that makes sense. That would check. I would do so much to that tail. Oh my god, Angie. Other way around, green was blue. Oh, okay. Wait, now I'm curious. Is my name pink for everyone else? It is green for me. Or like a radiation green. So you're 8 feet tall, they may be thin, but they're as wide as a large child. Maybe we should not make a child comparison with stuff about my body. Or is Mobile lying to me? Mobile might be lying to you. Flap the thighs. No. No. Red with Alliance blood, yes. Okay, that's fair. So I'm too tired to be looking at your model that way, dog. See, it's fine. I zoomed back in. I even took away the tail. It's not there anymore. It's gone. Bye. Looks red to me. But I would have to refresh chat. Yeah, you might have to refresh it. See if that fixes it. Mobile on Twitch is very weird. The one time he said we could do this in your EP. Let's explain it, the deer eye whole things in Discord. That's yeah, that's fine. You can do that. That's fine. I ain't gonna fight you on that. I have to burp. I'm sorry about that. In case anyone finds that disgusting, it was also a normal bodily function, and... Oh, fuck. Where is that coming from? I'm not even... I had coffee and water. Hey... Disgusting? I know I am. I'm sorry. I don't know, Chief. I'm falling apart with the EP anyways. Do it just be an EP day? Are we all tired? I haven't always... been pink, as far as I'm aware. There's no way to change it. There's gotta be... Hold up. There's gotta be a way to change it. I've seen ways to change it. I've literally changed my name from, like... I was, like, a red-pink before, and I switched to, like, a pseudo-gold color. Because, you know, it's me. Alright, let's go to Twitch. Let's go to twitch.com, guys. By Twitch, I mean twitch.tv, not .com. I forgot that it was TV for a second, actually. How do you change it? It's in the account settings? Yeah, account settings. Oh, mine is in account settings, Prime Gaming. Do you have to have Prime to change your color? You shouldn't have to, right? I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's not hot. I'm just saying I'm too eager to have this conversation. No, that's fair. So thank you for the head pat, Spunner. So I ain't a monster fucker, but I'm here to have vibe, have fun. I would bulldoze a monster with a grinder tank from Red Alert 3. That is fair. Again, I don't want anyone to feel like you have to fuck monsters in the chat. I'm totally fine with you not doing that. Because spoilers, that means more for me. I think it'd be great if Sai uses hands on my mouth and I won't elaborate. Yeah, but just kind of like widened it a little bit, you know what I mean? If you click the icon in the left side of the chat box, you can pick a color. Okay. I mean, I just always change mine from account settings. Nah, I changed it just fine. Flat. Oh my god, bored. Should be able to change it, but it can't just stay red because lazy. You can share, Sai. I cannot share. I actually can't share. Where monsters bulldoze and grind to dust? Nah. Also, hello, Cloudy Dream. Welcome on in. No, I do have a problem with, like, sharing. I'm a very monogamous kind of person. But, fuck, what was I was gonna say something. I got distracted. Now I can't remember what I was saying. Serax, my favorite. Serax is here. I'm your favorite? Like, seriously? I mean, if you are, you're gonna make me nervous. What's being shared? Nothing is. I can change PFP and banner and light or dark mode. That's it. Is it a Prime Gaming thing? Hi, hello, Cloudy. How you doing? There's just like 3 reds for your name, and only one of them looks good. Maybe Prime Gaming lets you change exactly what kind of color you're using, and otherwise it's like a set standard for colors, I guess? It didn't used to be like that. I want y'all to know, it did not used to be like that. It could be mobile being evil. That's also fair. Okay, so like, I'll say this. I'm looking at your name, your color, Obsidian. On OBS, it's displaying as green. On my browser, it's displaying as like a dark kind of blue steel color. So it is definitely not the same color. Also in Toronto wants to make a rain tax. A rain tax? Taxing rain. What? I'm good. You can call me either Cloudy or Dream. I don't mind. I'll probably go with Cloudy just because it's the first part of the name, and it's gonna be the easiest for me to remember. I've been listening to a lot of MF Doom. Very good. I think I know who that is. Didn't he like pass away a while ago? Something like that. My fave male centipede fluffy rigging artist, white with black and gold accents VTuber. I also thank you for the follow, Cloudy. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. I was gonna say specific. I'm really glad that I'm your favorite male centipede fluffy rigging and artist, white with black and gold accented VTuber. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I know that's a very highly competitive area, but I'm glad to be on top when it comes to you know, fluffy centipede male rigging artist, black white with gold accented VTubers. Christ. But sorry, 40k Gladius. Fought 2 Necrons on my own once somehow with Space Marines, and it was... Oh, wait, are you talking about, like, the actual tabletop? Because I haven't played, like, tabletop Warhammer in a long time. Coordinating his face. Yeah, he did rip Doom. Ah, shit. Okay. I feel like I can't remember, like, a Doom song, because I had no idea who that was before or after, really. I've had other streams say I'm different colors as well. One day I'll fix this. I don't know what's going on with your colors then. I have no clue. We stand Seraxis. Do we? Seraxis blanket when? Could you imagine like a... Oh my god. Like, I can already kind of see it. Like, the underside of the blanket is like a black kind of like smooth material. And then the opposite side of the blanket is like a white fluffy kind of thing going on, you know what I mean? I feel like I could have a branded blanket. Yeah, thousands of those out there. Gladius is pretty close, but it's not tabletop. Oh, okay, gotcha. Warhammer 40k Civ game. I didn't know that was a thing. Limited dystopian. Be taxing Ray, what next? Taxing the sun because it gives energy. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. It's hellish enough. What if browse doesn't beat better TTV effects? Maybe. It's possible. I don't think I have, like, 7TV or BTTV enabled or used. I don't know. I haven't touched any of that stuff, so I have no idea. Not gonna lie, Chief, you're actually my favorite VTuber just with all the others. I always don't know how to react to that, because, like, I still just see myself as, like, I'm a guy. Like, I'm just some guy. I'm silly sometimes, I think. And I try to make stuff, and that's about it. But like, if somehow I am somebody's favorite, it does genuinely mean a lot to me, and I don't know how to react to it. Like, aside from like, do I say thank you? Is that the appropriate response? Test for Access Limited MF Doom for the first time live on stream, and then clip it for a react video. I mean, it's probably copyright if I really think about it. That sounds sick. in your walls. Why would you be in my walls? What'd I do? I would pay for that? Wait, you would pay for what now? Yeah, we stand Cyraxis. We will bully him into pace, but if we need, we have his back. If you need to have his back. I don't know. If I ever do anything shitty, don't have my back. I'm gonna say that. Not that I'm doing anything shitty or planning on it even. But like, if there's one thing I don't want, it's blind devotion. I don't want that. As much as I kind of put myself on as like pseudo royal angelic looking kind of thing. If I ever do anything shitty, just cancel me, man. Prime lets you pick the exact color. That's probably, I feel like Twitch used to not do that. I think Twitch used to not do that. And then did some shit where they're like locking it behind Prime. Cyraxis silly has a bad I do not have bad dinosaur takes. I like Spinosaurus. He's my guy. You are silly and lovely, Senti. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm a nobody, but somehow you made me mon. I still don't know how to react to that. You're not a nobody. I don't want anyone to think they're like a nobody. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, I felt that way for a very long time until I got tired of feeling that way and then just wanted to make stuff. The blanket? Oh, okay, no, I see that. Okay, yeah, imagine like just sketching out ideas for like, yeah, here's my VTuber branded blanket. It's just kind of, you know, black with like a white fluffy outside. That seems like it'd be really comfortable, honestly. Like, it's not, you could, you know, flip it if you want like a softer, plushier thing. I kind of like the smoother, like, softer stuff because, you know, it's Florida. It gets really hot here, so I don't tend to like the really thick blankets, but, you know. You are certainly one of my faves. I appreciate that. Thank you. Cyraxis, when someone pays you a compliment, says, thank you, I already knew that, and put on your sunglasses, drive away your Ford. That's what I have to do. I have to be like, damn right, bitch, and just drive away. Like, if Cyber Minecraft YouTubers, anyone, we're allowed to eat them alive. Okay. I don't think you'll ever have to worry about that. I would never Minecraft YouTuber anybody. Because spoilers, I'm really not into that. Because I ain't that way, man. True, but sometimes drama happens when it's unnecessary. So if unjust, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not going to name any names, but it's more of like, I have friends who have been like targeted for like cancellation despite the fact they had nothing to do with what anything was. And there was another person who was a friend of friends that had like a whole cancellation document come out. And then when we looked at it, like, by we, I mean like, it's not like they really know who this person was, but it was more of like basically unbiased third party. We looked at like the evidence and like the video stuff, and we're all just like, this is actually kind of normal and not really a problem. How is this a cancellation thing? Like, what? Why are you canceling somebody for this? Like, it was dumb. Like I say, I'm gonna go play a game, have fun. Okay, Wasso, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. You go have fun with your game. I'm nobody. That's my whole meme. Don't mess with the dog. Oh, okay, that's fair. I apologize. I did not mean to mess with your shtees. I see a lot of at specifics after that. I hope you know you were cared about, my dude. Again, the Mr. Beast incident again. Ah. I'm gonna build a model of your house in Minecraft and blow it up with Thanks, Angie. Thanks for keeping me level by building a 1-to-1 scale model of my home and then burning it down. God, could you imagine? Imagine how vague a threat you can send this. Well, it's not even really a vague threat. Like someone gives you shit, right? And I feel like I've made this threat before. Like, you keep that shit up, I'm gonna send you a picture of your house that wasn't taken by Google, which I feel is already very threatening. But like, someone does some shit to you, right? And then like, I don't know, hours later, in dead of night or something, they get a fucking video from you, and it's you in Minecraft, and you've made a 1-to-1 recreation of their house, and you're burning it down. Like, something about like threats like that I really like. It's just, you know, the implication. Plot twist, you can eat alive anyone who Minecraft YouTubers, especially, no, yeah, honestly, anyone who Minecraft YouTubers, you know what I mean? I think you should be allowed to hit that person with rocks until you run out of rocks. You're not the only one who gets bullied. I think a lot of people get bullied here. The streamer always gets bullied. That's always the thing that happens. And I had to have a talk with some friends because, like, the other day, it got pushed way too far for me. Like, I feel like I'm resistant to bullying. I'm not immune. I am not immune to bullying. Oh my god, Sai, what do you mean? Spoilers, I have feelings? It happens, but I have feelings. And they can eventually be hurt. And I had to talk to some friends like, hey, can we not? Actually, that's too much. But I'm still on the page of, like, if you can't laugh at yourself, I feel like you shouldn't be able to laugh at anything. You know? I'd say fuck your feelings. Are there ads right now? Well, in like 5 minutes, there are. I'm never bullied. I'm built different. Okay, fine. I'll drink 1 second. Ads breaking down our walls in 30 seconds. It says fucking 4 minutes for me. What? Would it lie to me? Would it actually lie? I'm almost curious about something now. What would happen if I just snoozed ads forever? Is there a way to do that? What if I click snooze ads? Snooze for 5 minutes. Okay. Fuck that. No one has ever successfully bullied me. What if I kick sand in your face and then I take your lunch money? It's set. Oop, now it's snooze. Yep. I wanted it to fuck off is all. That's it. You can only snooze ads a few times. I was gonna see how long I could do it for, honestly. I was gonna say, alright, what's the bit? What's the range that we can go on for here? It can't kick me because I'm into it. No, I'm not kicking you. I'm kicking sand at you. And then I'm gonna be like, hey, give me all your lunch money. God. You know what's weird is I got bullied in school, but not to that degree. I didn't have people, like, take my lunch money, you know what I mean? It's more just, like, name calling, and that was about it. Remember the one time some kid asked if I put litter boxes in the school bathroom? That's the moment I lost. Somebody asked you if you put litter boxes in the bathroom. Why would... were you another student there? Why would you, another student, just put litter boxes in the bathroom? Based, I don't like to bully, except when it's positive. Then why tell the streamer if they don't need to bully me into something they probably can? I don't like bullying people. Like, especially nice people. I might bully back if someone's a bully. Or mean to me. Or looks at me wrong. Or looks at me. Or is there. Or isn't there. Those are all valid reasons to bully somebody. Yeah, did you put litter boxes in there? Because I'm not here to know. Bullying's actually fun and base. I do think we need to bring bullying back. I think bullying needs to make a comeback. Sai, what do you mean by that? I think people should be able to pick on other people. Relentlessly. You can bully me. But you're into it, so it's not as fun. People... Ow! Alright, calm down. I was gonna say, considering how much I get bullied, I think people think I'm into it, and I'm really not. I'm just okay with laughing at myself. I had evil bullies. There are quite a few shitty, terrible things I've heard about actual bullies doing. And I think for the most part, when I mean bullying, I think I just mostly mean like just poking fun at a friend or something. Isn't quite actually bullying, but still. Hold on, I'm gonna drink the rest of my coffee. I'm almost done with it. Alright, that is done. Coffee is over. It is all gone. I don't bully me if they bully me first. That explains all the SOs. Fair. You do come off as mildly into it. Not sexually, but into it. I see, people always assume any kind of thing that, like, you're even minorly, like, into, and I'm putting, like, quotations. You can't see my fingers because I have no hand tracking. But I'm not, like, into that sexually at all. That's not a thing I'm into. Like, if we're talking about what I'm into, I have a power thing. I think power's hot. Like, confidence is one thing. Application of skill and talent is kind of hot. You know? I'm just saying. Also, being able to beat the shit out of me is also kind of hot. Like, I'm not into getting my ass beat. That's not it. So I'm just a brat? I'm not a brat. Yeah, I bully streamers. Oh my god. I'll bully you, Sai. I'm not into bullying, you know? It's a power thing. And I'm fine with bullying. I'm not into it, but I'm fine with it. It's only into monster women in power, aka he's Donkey from Shrek. God damn it, Howdy! Why? An ad is about to start in a minute? Oh my god, you bully me constantly? I just make jokes, Skulls, and I make bad jokes, and they suck. Also, hi, Skulls, what's up? Not a masochist, but I love the kind of woman that can actually just kill me. Yeah. It's kind of hot, a woman who could actually just kill you, you know? Like, oh my god, please don't eat my fucking brains, ma'am. Give me both, bud. Power's hot, nothing more powerful than a gym rat pinning you against... Well, Jesus Christ. I'll drink. Also, high glass. There we go. So, Lady D from RE. I'm actually not super into Lady D. Surprisingly. Her monster form, though, is a little different. I'm kind of into it. So, I have a model ranking question. What is your question, huh? Power from Chainsaw Man, right? I'm not really super familiar with that one. I think Zebby's the only one to insult me so far, and it really wasn't even an insult. I think Zebby, as mean as they can be, they're also at their core very nice. Zebby's actually really nice at their core. Don't let her know I said that. She'll be mean to me. Is there any way to rig a model that moves on every other frame? Every other frame? Wait, are you talking about like having like a lag delay with the model? Yeah, I'm not good at fixing people, so I'm certain power would just straight up kill me. I mean, I'm on the page of like I could fix her, but whatever's wrong with her is way hotter. Strax is like power of women who can eat him alive. He's like, you said that before, and before Zebby appears suddenly in chat. Zebby's probably busy. Yeah, so what you're saying is Zebby is a Soon. I don't think Zebby's a Soon, no. I think Zebby is just, I think they just think it's fun. You read Nagatora? I don't know what that is, so no, I don't read it. Flip it and send it to Zebby. Nah, you don't need to do that, it's fine. It's just a moth girl is all, that's it. Don't worry about it. Zebby isn't a Soon, she's just evil, affectionate. Kind of. I think Sai, much like most people in chat, are just attracted to monsters. I am also just attracted to monster people. Like, it's important to have some human features in there, because I know people like, like, oh, that's not a real monster, it has tits, and that's it, but everything else about it's monstrous, like, that's still, it's fine. I like tits, fine, like, it's not a problem. I'm not weak for being into, like, ladies. If anything, you're weak for trying to establish that somehow your tastes are better than mine, which they're not. The people is optional. Well, I mean, if it's a monster person, it has to be a monster person. You have to have person in there. Oh my god, Nivy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Don't cry. See, here's the thing. I've had this before, and that's why I like my current design so much. Because it does one of two things. Well, it does both things, actually. If you, as a monster person, are not accepted by monsters as a monster, and they're also not accepted by people as a person, you have found the line of monster person. Yeah, too monstrous and you lose the whole person part. Then you're just into something. I'm not doing that. I'm just talking about design now. Main reason I did it for Spider-Man into Spider-Verse. I was wondering if we'd be applied to Oh, okay. So the overall movement. Honestly, I don't think there's a way to rig a model to have like a lag delay with it. But what you can do is VTS has filters in it for intentional lag. You can limit the frames at which VTS displays in like the editor filters. Like, I don't play around with these enough. I really need to, but let me go ahead and mess with some real quick. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Get filtered, get filtered, get filtered. Visual effects. There we go. Let's activate that. Selected effects. Blah, blah, blah. I have some that I can load up. Cancel. Hold up. All right, so like if I have a what I call my PSX filter, which I don't really use enough, I think. I pretty much have only ever used it for our Itch.io game collections, but this. See how it also has like a slight lag to it in a way? It's because I'm trying to emulate like a PlayStation styled game. But you could probably do something like that for you know, like if you want like a Spider-Verse frame rate kind of thing going on. Been pixelated. Get pixelated. God. Nah, just draw Unset Queen from Yu-Gi-Oh! That one sounds really familiar, and I'm probably really into it. What about Just Monster? I mean, I'm into Just Monsters, too. Like, Xenomorph Queen, like, ha. Ha. I will happily be strangled by a living cockroach with this. I mean, I'm not into roaches, but, like, I mean, if you make some adjustments, I could be. Sraxus is gay for being into monsters with women. Real straight people are owning the vaguely masculine monsters with no feminine features. Listen, I'm not ever going to judge anyone for their tastes like that. Unless your tastes are problematic, which they could be. Want me to snooze ads again? I mean, you didn't have to, but it's fine. I think we're just, at this point, going for the bit of how long can we do it for. Mentioned before, I'm a weak motherfucker and need to be somewhat humanoid. Even if it's just an upper torso and head and rest absolutely monstrous. I mean, that's fine. I still consider that a monster person. I know people are like... I've been gatekeepy with it before. And I think, like, if you have, like, you know, something you call a monster person, and it's literally just, like, you know, a cat girl or something, and all she has is, like, cat ears and a cat tail, I don't consider that a monster person. That's Komodo Mimi, but it's not a monster girl. Sorry. Fucker stole my polygons. Yes, I did attempt to rig a kind of chibi model a few days ago, and after watching your streams, they absolutely helped me out amazing well. I'm glad, actually. Like, if I can help people make stuff, I'm all about that. Fuck, I think I missed some mess, but... Catching up on chat, I'm so sorry. Let's see how many times we can snooze ads. Yeah, we'll see. Insect Queen was that giant bug lady that Weevil played. I'm gonna have to Google this one. Hold up. Google, show me bug women. What's it? Insect Queen? Yeah? Insect Queen, Yu-Gi-Oh! This is an unhinged chat today, everyone. Oh, okay. This one's not bad. Not the best, though. Something about the head. You know what I mean? Like, we can do better. I think I would prefer, like, a crown design. Like a... You know, like an ornamental kind of, like, head crest in a way. But we can only snooze ads 3 times. But I wonder if you can snooze the next set too, or if it's limited per stream. Centaur type of setup is still a monster girl? It can be, yeah. Like, it's gonna sound bad. I know everyone thinks that, like, this is the pinnacle of Monster Girl, and I'm gonna let you know it's not. Because it's usually fairly safe. There are some really good things in it, but the Monster Girl Encyclopedia, that has what I consider some really safe designs in there, and that they're not really monstrous. I call it my first Monster Girl in a way, but like there are some really good options in there that are fairly monstrous. So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend the entire book is like, you know. Oh, Leon must be safe. Thank you for the follow. Do you appreciate it? But again, I'm not going to sit here and, like, gatekeep Monster Girl stuff. Like, people are going to be in what they're into, and that's fine. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Like, I'm into certain things that people are not into, and would be mad at me for, like, oh, that's not a real Monster Girl. That's stupid. And I'm like, I fucking don't care. Like, I'm into it. That's all that matters, man. Basically more bug than lady. Yeah, it's more bug than lady. Definitely not, like, bad, but I feel like we can do better. That new big bad reptile that one spoiled from Godzilla X. Kind of bad though. I haven't seen that one yet. I want to see it. I can move in like my tank's thick with armor. And that is also fair. Also, hi Xandria. Holy shit, it's been a long time since I've seen you. How you doing? Stuck in ads momentarily. I have ads on that fucking hourly thing. It's not great. I would turn them off completely if I could, but pre-rolls are terrible. And if I have ads be shorter, they come up more often. There is literally no winning with ads. Sraxus and chat are both into power, just in the opposite sense. I mean, it's not like I want to be, like, dominated. Like, this is something I've talked about before. top and bottom and dom and submissive are different. They are not interchangeable. Like, top and bottom are more related to your literal physical positioning. And fucking dom and sub are more about the energy, the kind of like who's directing things. You know what I mean? If you're looking for a better, maybe upgrade might be cooler. The upgrade might be cooler. What do you mean? Oh, there's a different Insect Queen is what you're saying? I got the clip. Oh my god. Just go Peter in 3-minute ads. I'm not a terrible... Well, okay, I probably am a terrible liar. I never do it, so... You can be a top sub and a bottom dom. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Sark's teaching chat about power bottoms. Well, I mean, the way that I see it is like... I'm honestly a switch when it comes to like dom and sub. I'm a switch leaning top. I will kind of take direction unless you can make me do otherwise. And I'm fine with either, you know? You can snooze ads, so gonna be in 40 seconds. Oh, yeah, I cannot snooze them. They are out of snoozes. Dom's the thing you see. Oh, Dawn is the thing you see. The boss. Okay, I get you. Dawn. I personally don't know yet. I mean, we can't snooze the ads. Those are gonna come up. Yeah, it's called Metamorphosed Insect Queen. I'll have to check that out. Also, is this pixel model new? So this is actually just a filter on VTube Studio right now. I have the visual effect things on. I was actually trying to explain how you can input lag on VTS if you know, there's a particular chatter who wanted to see if they could emulate Spider-Verse, because it had the what was it? Was it 24 frames per second? I think on the model, but I just have a filter on, so if I turn that off, this is my standard model. Have you actually seen my new one? Because it's been a while since we've talked, like a long time. But this is my version 3 model. I had this debut in January. I haven't seen it. Well, let me show you it, Xandria. Can we get a shout out? Oh my god. Shout out for Xandria. They are a Angel Dragon VTuber that I actually met quite early in my VTubing career. But let me zoom out for them real quick. This is the full thing. I am completely mobile, and I have a very nice tail, and we have an ad. Fuck. So they're not going to see any of this. Look what we've done. We played around with the ads, and now I can't show them the thing. What have we wrought? Hey, Osarax says, hello, DOS, how you doing? Also, hey, Turtle, what's up? 7 ads? Yeah, do y'all know how to skip it? Remember you working on it? Never got to see the finished product? Oh, so, god, yeah, that was a while ago now, thinking about it. But yeah, full thing, tail moves. I can make the tail move faster, but this one kind of freaks some people out considering the bug movement. I don't have ads. No, I'm not.
This needs to stop now.
No, it's gonna keep happening. You can't stop it. But yeah, I calm it down. This is usually how I keep it anyways, but...
Fuck yeah, this is the shit.
Correct.
Kill me now.
That's the correct reaction. So there's, you know, the tail movements and whatnot, and then obviously I can change the eye color when I get a little upsetty or a little excited. And then when I zoom in, I'm free again. Welcome back, Xandria. Yeah? Joji, what's up? You have something to say? Nothing? Nothing? Tra-la-la? I think it's the first time me and Zan are on the same time. Oh shit, seriously? The sound alert during the ad. Oh my god. Alright, so let me redo that, because I think maybe you missed some of this stuff. But yeah, let me just showcase my model, because it's been a while since I've shown off everything about it. But so obviously, you know, I have my arms that I can move kind of however I want, up and down, any combination of stuff. I tend to keep at least one arm up, because I think that just looks better, a little more dynamic and whatnot. Obviously, I can change my eye color, which changes the color on the chest, which will be relevant in just a moment. I can change how fast my leggies move, a little more sporadic, a little more excited, that kind of thing. This one, I can see when it bothers people, like, oh shit, it reminds me of a bug, and I'm like, yes, that's because it's a bug. That would probably have something to do with it. So if I stop that, and if I zoom back in again, right? We get closer for this. I can do this, where I split my mouth open for no reason whatsoever. And certainly wouldn't do anything with my chest, right? Nah, certainly wouldn't. Talk to Dragon, Donkey for sure. Oh my god. I can't believe how relevant that is right now. God damn it. Cat HS. Yeah, oh, okay. So we're just babbling now. What's happening? I remember the twitching freaking me out. Yeah, I did calm it down. The standard animation is now much more calm than it was before. First time I remembered a long time, and I'm hit with 7 ads. I'm sorry, it's just how the ad thing is. I got rid of pre-rolls because new people pop it in and just have an ad immediately, and I didn't want to do that to people. Never shave Siraxis, just a cursed-looking shaved bear. Yeah, why would you ever want to shave me? Siraxis, put it away. The chest, you don't like it? Does this bother you? Definitely no reason for this. Oh yeah, certainly not. Please, alright, fine. People tend to like that. And I have more toggles for like tiers. I've actually yesterday I did a stream when I was redoing my tiers because I'm not super big on my current ones because they're too thick and tar-like. I'm doing new ones that are much more oily and like runny and have that sheen to them, along with my tongue. I've got a new tongue that's already done. I just need to rig it and whatnot. But I'm actually, because of that, I'm winding up changing a lot about the face. I gotta re-rig the face like entirely now. I'm gonna change it up so that the sclera also have that oil sheen on them. The splitting mouth will have the oily sheen in it. And probably the inside of the mouth on my current model, like where it's not split, is probably not the same thing. And I'll need to do the same thing for the splitting chest as well. So I have a lot of oil to be spreading around on my body. Shut up. More chest. Oh my god. No Chestosi? You don't want Chestosi? You know, he's pulled that out before to specifically fluster me. Yeah, it seems to fluster a few people in here. No more Chestosi? No, apparently not. Which one of you is crying TF2? Oh my god. No, nobody would cry. No, there's certainly no oil here. Definitely not. Went on a trip across America and I'm back. Oh, welcome back, my dude. It's been a long while. Hope everything's okay. I'm terrified of bugs moaning here for Siraxis. Well, I hope everything's been okay with you, Xandria. It's been a long time. I hope you've been having at least a decent time. Doesn't even know about the new Minecraft potions. I literally don't. Is that like an updated thing? Oiled up bug twink. Oh my god, DOS. I had to watch him rig the model through my fingers. Oh my god. Wait, are you actually that scared of bugs? Why are we all purple now? A few of you are, but not all of you. Terrified? I mean, I commend you for at least trying. Like, a lot of people when they're like scared of a thing or it makes them nervous, they just won't deal with it whatsoever. You're at least trying, and I commend you for that. Oil up, bug, fry, and eat. Yeah, ideally, yes. What about Minecraft potions? I don't know. They got brought up. I don't know what's with the potions. All I know is how to make an invisibility potion, which is Windex and bleach. You know, would help calm people down. The Howdy model. That one would. It's been a while since we brought that one out. Give me a second. Maybe this one won't be as alarming. Hi, it's me. I'm a bug. I'm a guy. I do a bug thing. I commit a war crime. I can find fluffy spiders cute if they're small and not in my vicinity.
That's kinda hot.
It shouldn't be. This is like a Muppet. Are you telling me you want to fuck Kermit the Frog? Bug. Oh my goodness, war criminal. Yes, the war criminal. This one's my fault. Yeah, how do you made this model actually? This one actually wasn't me. Do a Kermit voice?
Yeah, I don't really want to right now. I don't really think I can.
I have no idea how that sounds. I have headphones on. I can't really hear myself. Yay, war crimes. Don't ask questions you aren't prepared for the answers for. That wasn't bad. That was pretty good. Was it? I couldn't even hear myself, man.
Yeah, Kermit the Frog here.
War crimes on gnome kind. God, you hate gnomes. Pretty good. You don't get to judge people wanting to be with Kermit after me joining in on talking about monsters. Kermit and monsters are two different things. Although Kermit do have a big hole in the bottom of him, so I mean, I guess he's like prepared, you know? Maybe, guys, maybe don't fuck the Kermit the Frog puppet. Maybe don't do that. People have to use that for the show, man. I'll drink, man. Oh shit, I'm almost a fucking drink. There we go. It's a tax evasion bug. I would never commit tax evasion, just war crimes. That's a totally different thing. Keeping the Muppet nice and warm. Why? Don't ruin Kermit the Frog for me. I'm trying not to. Head pats no work. Not on this model. I keep forgetting to add them to this model. I have to get them sorted out with the bot and whatnot. Oh my gosh, no. Guys, don't use Kermit the Frog like an own a hole, please. That is not a fucking combination of words I would ever have thought I would have said in my life, but here we are. Jimmy, pull up the clip of Kermit being a sexy girl boss. Like, bullets. 6. Listen, we're the War Crimes model now. We're unhinged. I've also not had a lot of sleep today, as you all probably know. Can you do a Palpatine voice? Do it. Kind of. It's just the one part. Use Kermit the Frog as a punching bag. Yeah, you probably could do that. You know, after this Kermit talk, maybe it's best to not call this Muppet model. Yeah, let's just call this the Critter model. Does that sound fine? That sounds good to me. I always wondered what kind of chat you would have. Now I know. Yeah, everyone's horny for monsters. What a surprise. The monster fucker had cultivated a chat full of monster fuckers. I could have never seen this coming. You've spawned more Taraxes. But I'm sterile. I can't do that. Do you ever have plenty sleep? No, I don't. Dude, there is a sleep that I wish I could get, and that was after I'd stayed awake for 41 hours. I got 17 hours of sleep working on, like... It was after I did that comic, and I slept for 17 hours. I woke up like, oh shit, what fucking dimension was I in? Yeah, Critter model sounds better. It does. This implies that Kermit is a type of monster. Is Kermit a monster girl? No, Kermit is not a monster girl. Brachiosaurus is anywhere between 110 and 170 metric tons. Brachiosaurus. Okay, I pronounced it wrong. Shit. Kurt has so much neck. Oh yeah, he got neck. Got so much neck. Look at that. That's just me looking left and right. I got dizzy. Ever take a nap to wake up and wonder what day it is? That's a great nap. I used to nap to actually lucid dream. I used to be able to lucid dream just taking a nap in the middle of the day. I don't know what happened, but I couldn't do it anymore after some time, so I stopped trying. So the curse model is keeping its reputation up unhinged. Yeah, something about, like, the energy changes when I switch to this model. It's just like, hey guys, thermite, right? Here's how to make it. You could have guessed the monster fucker would summon more monster fuckers. I would certainly never do such a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Kermit's a monster woman. Did Kermit transition? Was there a Muppet special that I missed? Bro went down to the fifth element to sleep. Hope y'all are doing well. Hello, Bellas. How are you doing? Crumpy What did you just say? Thermite, you say? Yeah. Aluminum and oxidized, well, rust, essentially. Boy, I love napalm. Yeah, I love getting styrofoam and soaking it in gasoline. I should stop before, like, someone's like, hey, this guy keeps telling people how to make, you know, dangerous chemicals on his streams and not, like, being informative on how dangerous they are. Are we allowed to talk about making napalm here? Well, I just did, apparently. Found the other day that Kermit was on The Masked Singer. Was he? Oh my god, he was! I just remembered that. Just having a conversation about monsters and art. Critter arrives. So, Kermit's a love suck. A lot of Kermit going on here.
Hey guys, I would really appreciate it if you didn't fuck my ass.
Drax is one step ahead. Oh my god. Getting a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook is pretty difficult, not gonna lie. I'm sure you could just find a, you know, File online for that. Someone say crumpet. Oh my god. Got a blast. Stardew time. Saving up for Turtle Pet. Hope to catch you again. It's good to see you, Zandria. Genuinely. I've missed talking. It's been a while. But I hope you have a good time at the Stardew Valley. You take care. Thank you again for stopping by. You should probably stop now, but thanks for the highly illegal information. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Big Bird. Get it? Oh my god, howdy. That was the perfect impression. Oh my god. Kermit came on stream. I don't feel like I have a very good Kermit impression, I'll be honest. And I'll drink. Thank you, Turtle. 1 second. Oh shit, yeah, I'm almost out. Getting it from the fridge. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait. Ah! Mini fridge is being... unagreeable. There we go. Bad, none of that's illegal. I mean, it's probably not, like, illegal, but it might be against 2S. I don't know. We'll just kind of slide that under the rug, right, chat? Like, we won't talk about that, right? Also, if you're arrested and you have a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook, and charges will be bumped up. Wait, are you serious? Can you do a Goofy as well? Yup. I can't really do a Goofy. There's not really a lot of impressions that I can do. I can kind of do a, I can actually do a Murderface impression from Metalocalypse pretty well.
I don't really see what the problem with it is. It's not that hard to do.
I don't know why I'm good at doing that one. Best impression of Palpatine going... I can't do a Palpatine very well. I can only do the fucking... Do it. That's about it. Holy shit, that was actually good. Your Shaggy's... Like, Scoob! Like, Scoob! I love Metalocalypse. I used to watch it a lot back in the day. I don't know what happened to that show, actually. Yep, it's actually just a go-to-jail pass. Not a get out of jail card. It's a go to jail card. You missed the definition of crump. I did? Hold on, what? What'd I do? I didn't do anything, actually. That sucks. That was at least no walking is temporary. The British high-class British voice. The definition of the word crump. The 42nd millennium Orcs word for killing. The terms used for it are crumpin, get crumped, or crumpum. All terms used for someone getting killed. Okay, I getcha. So when Marge tells Bart Simpson, I'll crump with ya, sweetie pie, she just is gonna kill people with her son, right? Is that what's happening? You, jail, now. That almost sounds sexual, Doss. You, me, this jail cell. It like got canceled, but I heard they did a final episode or something? Okay, I must have completely missed it. I know fucking Venture Bros got canceled. And I think they did a movie. I think that already came out. I haven't seen it yet. Got the same treatment as Firefly. I think I remember nowadays from Metalocalypse was the episode where they did the concert in the ocean. I don't remember that one. Different setting. I hope it sounded sexual. Okay, well, it did. Hands on the bars, spread your shiz. Doing a challenge only. 1 layer VTuber model? Good luck. Madman. Yeah, I don't know who could reasonably do that. That seems a little silly. A ton of things like that super lame, more specifically regarding hacking, ability to crypt files, ability to code, stuff like that bumps up the sentence. Okay. Jail time, then, yeah? We get some jail time, we're gonna rack up that jail time, get the high score. I did the 1 layer challenge once, did you? I've never actually done that. Fucking my V1 was almost a 1 layer challenge. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still... As much as I think my V1 looks bad, I'm still really glad I did it. It was quite the learning experience, and I got my fucking V2 out of it. Obviously, I think my V3 looks better, despite the fact I'm going to redo the rigging on my V3 because I think it's not as expressive as some of my other stuff. But my V2, the jump from my V1 to my V2 is honestly just fucking insane.
He's pulling his cock out!
I guess I am, when you really think about it. I did the 1 layer challenge once. God, how did that go? It was actually funny. It was a cursed sandwich that became even more cursed. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look and play some Hyperpixel Skyblock. Thank you for lurk, Turtle. I appreciate it. I hope everything's been okay. Welcome on back, my dude. Doc said I had a week to live. I hit the doc. Judge gave me 4 months. I've seen the jokes like that. That's good. I know you quite literally can't, but I wish I could have seen your V1. My V1, I don't know what happened. I could pull it up right now. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm pulling up my V1. We're doing it live. Something happened to my V1 though, and the mouth on the model is missing, and the breath parameter doesn't work on it anymore. As in, the legs in the back don't move. So here is my very first model with no mouth rigging for some fucking reason. Here it is. This is the very first thing I ever made in Live 2D. It doesn't move that much, and there's no mouth for some reason. It's gone. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I did waist up because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to be really simple with it and just do the waist up. That's it. Almost all the fucking hair and shit is tied to like the same parameter, and I didn't know how to like split them and what should move, what should be the inputs for certain things. And these legs are supposed to move up and down, but they move in sync with each other. It's like all up and all down at the same time. And after like a short, I didn't use this for that long by all accounts, but after a short time, I learned a lot of things about how I did this, how I could do it better, looked at more guides, talked to a friend who, you know, was also learning rigging, and I made the jump from this to this. Which, I'm going to be honest, the jump from the V1 to V2, big jump. That's a really big jump. Because, you know, honestly, the fur moves, everything's separated, tail and stuff like that, face moves much better, and the mouth stayed on this one, oddly enough. Also, I think this one's a little more expressive. The eyebrows actually move a little more. I'm going to redo the eyebrows, my new model. I can't exactly change my tail, because I got rid of my, Stream Deck buttons for changing stuff around. Still a good start. It is a good start. That's the thing, is I'm not going to ever hate the model, because I don't like to hate my old work, which sounds weird, but it's more of about knowing where you came from and knowing what you've learned. Like, what did this model teach you? That kind of thing. And doing this model, there were things that I knew I could have done better. I wanted to have my V3's tail on this one. I didn't know how to do it at the time. V2 looks so weird after getting used to V3. There are things that are a little weird about it now. So, like, let me go back to my V3 real quick. My current model. Soraxis no mouth. Born to scream, forced to stream. God. But yeah, my V2 taught me a lot as well. So, you know, I'm not going to hate that one either. And I'm still impressed by my jump from V1 to V2. I think that was an insane jump. Honestly, hold up. I can actually do this. Give me a second. I have a fun thing I can do. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh my god, I gotta scroll down to find it. You're an S, right? There you are. I can do this. Give me a second. So that's my V2 and V3 compared to each other. Let me get them moved a little bit. So yeah, a little different. Obviously, I updated the design slightly on the V3. Changed some of the fur placement. I changed how the fur was shaded. I made it overall a little darker. That was so that we would have less like flashbang stuff going on, you know. Changed the eye color and whatnot. I changed how the legs were rigged. I changed the size of the legs. I changed the number of them, and I changed how the tail was done. Overall, I think a very big improvement, considering all the models on stream at the same time for comparison. Oh my god. I don't have my V1 as a item on here. And your V4 was a wild departure. You turned into a moth girl. That is Imoglobin, and she's a mosquito girl. How dare you? Let's say the jump between each model is staggering how much you keep improving. I mean, my main goal is to just get better every time I do a new thing. And I want it to be apparent that things are getting me. I don't ever want to like wind up side grading or somehow downgrading on a new model. I would hate if that happens. Which is like, I want to redo the rigging on my V3's face because I feel like my V2's is a little more reactive and like more expressive. You know, at least in the eyebrows, I think. I don't know. There's something about it. And I know the pupils change size on the V2 when the eyes widen. I might try and do that for my V3. It's just a little weird. But again, I'm going to redo it. So I'm going to make it look better. Went from twink to thunk. Oh my god. whatever happened to Chibi-Raxes. I don't have that as a model. That one's just a PNG reactive. Love the coloring. I appreciate that. Thank you. I did lessen the coloring on V3. The gold stayed about the same shade. I made it overall a little darker. Obviously, the fur is a little darker. I lessened the amount of purple hues in everything. Obviously, the exoskeletons became less purple and more just solid black for the most part. Damn, this is getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them. That was amazing. Thank you, Macabre. Also, welcome on in, Macabre. That jump. I appreciate that. Thank you. Again, my current tail, the one on the right, is how I wanted to do the one on the left, but I didn't know how to do it at the time, so I kind of settled on having this, like, lifting thing happening. So it does own model called V4, if memory serves. I mean, the PNG I don't really consider a V1, because it's not like a model. So my V1, it's literally named like my V1, is the one that was just waist up and missing its mouth now. I have no idea what happened to the mouth. I have no fucking idea what happened to that model's mouth. It just vanished. Didn't realize how similar they look. The main difference being the finer detail in the rigging. It looks so cool to see you look better and better. You get more after you learn. I appreciate that. Thank you. Again, there were like somewhat minor changes. I remember doing V3 and thinking, fuck, is this different enough to really constitute like a whole new model? So I thought, like, should I just like update the art on the other one and not bother doing new rigging or something? And I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'm starting all over. Screw it. And I'm glad I did. Because I did optimize the new one a lot more. Like, it actually runs better than the one on the left. Because, fun fact, all the little gold shiny bits, when you clip things onto stuff in Live 2D, it makes stuff run a lot worse. Plus, it also looks like you're talking to yourself. I hate you. I do miss the Godzilla tail a bit. The Godzilla tail? The one that, like, goes up? Like, flips up? Your chest split looks like changed mainly from being an abdominal region to a pectoral region, which looks quite baller. I mean, I wanted it to be, like, the entire chest. Like, the whole thing. Because I've always had a weird bit of a line going up the chest. But I wanted it to be something this time. The V2 tail, yes. Well, here's the thing. On my V4, whenever I wind up getting that one, like, worked on, I want the tail to move better than it does now. It's still going to probably move in a very similar fashion, this, like, slithering left and right movement. But I want it to be able to lift up, but still go left and right. It's going to take a lot of futzing around. I'm going to have to... I might have to pioneer shit with this one. I'm going to be honest. I might have to be, like, oh, fuck, no one's actually done this before. And I might have to fucking futz around and figure this one out. Which is fine. Because rigging is still a weirdly new field. There's not a lot of information that's readily available out there. Unless you're in, like, the community, like the Discord and whatnot. A lot of this information is really hard to get and find. And some of it's just not even out there. So, like, I want a tail that can lift up my left, but still moves like my right. So, that'll be a thing, eventually. I'll figure it out. Voices, the voices, the voices. I was secretly Monarch, don't tell. Just on a different account while visiting my ma. And she thinks you're terrifying, Lamau. I appreciate that, Macabre. Is the scary good? Is it a good kind of scary or just, oh, he's creepy? Psy. Psy added abs. I did kind of add abs. On the old model, they were initially just like markings in a way. And I kind of made them more ab-like on this one. But, you know, when it's zoomed out like this, the V3 looks like a Dark Knight just stabbed you, though. That's fine. I like having the slit. Plus, you know, I can do that. I think the red really kind of adds a lot. Xenomorph. That would be very hard to do, having like a mouth extend out from it. The amount of perspective and layering that would need is fucking nuts. It legitimately looks like you're evolving. It's like, cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. Here's a fun fact in case anyone doesn't know this, because I've said this before a few times. But, yeah, anytime a centipede molts, like an actual centipede, whenever they molt, whenever they grow, they add another segment to their bodies. And every segment of a centipede has one pair of legs. If you were to count all the legs on these models, the one on the left and the right, the one on the right has one more pair than the one on the left. I'm doing that literally just because of that whole bit of a centipede gaining pairs of legs as they molt. A Coca-Cola? I gotta do one a Coke right now. Holy crap. Traxxas and Femraxis and not safe for spiral that ends in murder. I mean, if there were a Fem me, I would fuck me. Like, no question. You gotta be into yourself a little bit. You gotta be a little bit into yourself. Because if you're not, how can you expect anyone else to be? Would you ever consider an animation inside the chest cavity? Just a 3M kind of thought. An animation inside? Like something going on in there? I mean, I could. I could have like a particle effect thing going on and like shifting lights and stuff. Oh, fuck. I could actually just do that. And it would be easy is the problem. Ah, man. I have ideas. Thank you for the idea specific. I love that detail. It's so minor. And like only like bug fanatics might notice. But it's like half the time, whenever I'm doing anything silly on these models or going extra for them, it's half the time that shit's for me, man. So the heavy starts with just 2 legs, and no, they start with several. It depends on the species, but it also depends on how old they get. But most centipedes, I think if not all of them, and the actual centipedes, I mean, whenever they molt and shed, they'll grow another segment. I don't know what the limit of it is. Again, it depends on the species and how old they get. V4 ideas. I have a few ideas for V4. Again, my next model isn't going to be my V4, though. That's going to be the full 100% monster model. No problem. Thank you for the consideration. God. So you can add actual lava lamp type stuff in his whole... I literally could. I literally could add pseudo lava lamp kind of looking stuff. Like if I were to split the chest open and zoom in, right? Hey, fuck, you get out of the way. Hold up. And throw him away. There we go. Bye. I could add effects to this. Like lava lampy kind of like flowing lights or something. I could add particle effects of like drifting kind of particles and whatnot that are, you know, a little bit glowy. Now that I know idle animation's a little better, I could totally do that. I'm gonna get back to my spot. Hey, what's up? Hi, Ash. She says you're scary, but she likes your art. I appreciate that. Thank you. Add a mini fridge. Add a mini fridge. Like, oh shit, I'm thirsty. Just grab a fucking Dr. Pepper out of my chest. Yeah. World's youngest centipede. He's just a little guy. Did you say you're gonna make the chest a trash can delete? Yeah, I need to just do that. Honestly, I could just literally kind of do that now. I just need to select the assets in the chest to just delete items on them instead of placing them on them. Random idea. If, when you make a new model, when? It could be a chance for when someone chats. There could be a tiny centipede that crawls out of the chest and projects the chat message for a couple of seconds. I feel like that would be a little interruptive in the model, and I don't really know how to get that with a model. I feel like you'd probably have to set up a bot for that, but those can tend to break sometimes when stuff happens rapidly. Because I know sometimes chat can get a little wild in here. I mean, it's an option. Having, like, a built-in TTS critter, essentially. Like, ow. Like, if I think about it, right? I'll drink. 1 second. 1 second. But if I think about it, I could potentially add an asset onto, like, the next model that has, like, let's say I have, like, centipedes crawling around in the fur or something, which is totally something that y'all are certainly comfortable with, right? I don't mind it, but hey. It could be a thing where, like, you know, a certain chat command's done and a centipede crawls out and does the thing. I could look into it. I could look into it. I think it's possible. And part of it is, like, now I'm thinking about, like, it'd be so extra, because I don't know if anyone else has done that, like, actually integrated a text-to-speech thing with their model. I could try that. Fuck, now I want to. God damn it. Look at you people making what a pioneer shit. Fuck. I would go so hard, it kind of would. Are you doing are you trying to do the Discord thing? The link to Discord? Because it's just Discord. It's this, in case anyone wants a link. Feed the rest, chimkin. Chicken good, though. But I gotta drink real quick. 1 second. There we go. I have done things in shitposting memes. Okay, I'll check them out. Also, I'm great looking forward to V3's transformation, though please don't work yourself to death on that. I just need to finish up the oily tears, and then the oily eyes, and then the oily split mouth edits. I gotta figure that one out, because that one's gonna be a a layering nightmare. And then I gotta redo the rigging on the eyes and the mouth. And I don't know if I'm gonna change any art assets for any of them. Because, like, it's not like I don't like the art for them. I like how they look, but it's more like how they move. So it might just be a rigging thing for the most part. Not what I meant. Oh, you mean the monster? Okay. Okay, gotcha. I think I get you. Unless I don't. I'm in the... Yeah, no, I get you. Okay, now I get you. Listen. I've got no brain neurons firing. I get what you mean. So, hello, shiny bald head. Welcome on in. How you doing? Yeah, I have a lot of plans for, like, new model stuff. Like, edits for this one. The next one, the, you know, monster form. And... I don't know if I'm going to consider it my V4. Maybe. I might, because I'll probably wind up using it for a while. I think y'all have already kind of seen the concept art for it. It's on my Twitter, at least, but it's the malformed version. The one that's, like, very oily. Oh my god, that one's going to be a nightmare to do. Holy shit, I just realized how hard that one's going to be to do. Because it's asymmetrical, and it's oily and drippy. Oh my god, that one's going to be fucking semantics nightmare, but... It's going to be extra as shit, so I'm fine. You know what? I'll get it done. I might need... I might need to get a new graphics card whenever I get that one done. That one's going to be kind of intense. It's like 1 a.m. I'm trying to sober up. I mean, you could... Going to sleep's always an option. You don't have to stay up for my streams and stuff like that. I never advocate for anyone having to stay up for them. Don't ask why I'm fucking drinking all like I am. You're probably fine. It's also the weekend. It's fine. Your meme still lives in my head. My life is nothing but pain and suffering. Oh my god. I cannot... That's my fucking... one of my biggest tweets. I think it's my second biggest tweet. Was just my reaction to people seeing the malformed model. Very oily. Rather oily. Yeah, that one's gonna be a nightmare to, like, get all the oily sheen stuff done on it. Sleep is for the week. But sleep is cool. Sleep is cool, man. I think when you make it, you should make a redeem. Also make the critter redeem. Almost like a Skrunkle. Whenever I do the TTS buddy part thing as part of the... I probably have it as part of the monster model, maybe. Like... What I might do, actually? Here's what I might do. Because this was a concept that I had for the monster model. I was thinking about making it multiple-headed. Like, one made head, a smaller head, and then a much smaller head. Like, so it'd be, like, 3-headed, essentially, but all 3 heads are, like, different sizes and different, like, stages. Like, one of them's clearly more developed, and then we have, like, one that's, like, partially developed, and one that's, like, barely developed. I might have it so, like, one of the heads is the TTS model, maybe. I have concepts and stuff I can do, so, I mean... Obviously, nothing has gotten to the stage where we can't go back. I can always think of new stuff to do with it. So I still have a 3D PSX model on the dock as well. I do want to make... I still really want to make a 3D PSX model. I have a friend who I'm talking to who is showing me, like, guides and stuff. And whenever I have questions, I can bother them about it. I don't know if anyone remembers them, but my friend Ritzler, he's the guy who made Pseudo Regalia. But I'm talking to him about... You know, hey, how would I go about making a model? You know? Because he does this shit all the time. He's a game developer. I say that, like, casually. I'm still so fucking proud of him. Like, with how big Pseudo Regalia got. I cannot believe how popular that game got. The Ritzler. Yeah, the Ritzler. Like, literally. I could slide into his DMs right now and call him a bitch if I wanted to. And, like, he would get it. You know? Like, oh, okay, that's just side. Like... God, imagine putting it in VR chat as well. I kind of plan on that as well. Not that I ever played, like, VR chat on stream, but, like, you know, or even rarely whenever I do. But it'd be kind of neat to just have a model of my own in VR chat. Ribbler. Yeah, the Ribbler. He made Pseudo Regalia, the game with the big goat ass. Getting VR nerd. I want to try more VR games on stream again. I've only done, like, a couple. But it was a lot of fun. The only problem was, like, I had an actual issue with hearing alerts and that I couldn't hear them at all. It wouldn't go to the headphones on the VR set, so I couldn't hear follows, I couldn't hear sound alerts, I couldn't hear fucking anything. Like, I remember M had rated me that day, and I didn't hear it. And I only saw it because I saw the raid messages in the chat. I'm like, oh, shit. If you play VR chat, please tell me. I want to see how tall you are. Like, IRL? I mean, IRL, I'm 5'9". That's not something... I'm not secret about that. Ignore chat, just do VR. I'm I mean, I like VR, but like it's more like I gotta find the right stuff to do in it. And I want to try doing horror stuff in VR primarily, because I consider myself a horror streamer for the most part. Into the Radius and Half-Life Alyx are the two I play. Half-Life Alyx was a lot of fun when I played that one. That one felt really good to play. Like, I have a limit on VR. I will get motion sick after a bit. I can only play them for like a couple hours maybe. Sometimes they go a little longer, it just depends. Half-Life Alyx was a lot of fun though. Now you modeled VR, I want to see how tall you would make it. Oh, I would make it tall as fuck. Like, ideally 7.5 feet. Stream a game about being hunted by a crazed dino with a coconut. Are you referencing something? This sounds like a reference to something. I don't know if you're being like a jokester. I don't know if you'd be the jonkler in my chat right now, but it sounds like you're being the jonkler. Have I finished posting vaguely cursed Cyraxis stuff at the Cyraxis server and the shit posting memes on the Cyraxis server featuring Cyraxis? Who server? Howdy? I don't think I quite understand. Whose server and where is it? And what are you doing in it? And what's happening? A fellow stalker, I see. Oh my god. Maybe ask Hantu for his recommendations. He plays a lot of VR chat. It's been a while since I've heard from Hantu. I miss talking to him, man. He's a lot of fun. It's not just making a joke. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. Officer Balls. Cyraxis? From his server? I hate that guy. He's so full of himself. All he does is talk about how he makes his own models and draws stuff and animates and edits his own videos and does all his own stuff. Like, we get it, dude. You're talented, I guess. Whatever. Why don't you try showing your dick on stream for fucking once? Holy shit. Anyway, I approved him. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. If you ever get into Stellaris again, DM me. I want to play with someone. I've been trying to get a Stellaris group, and by trying, I mean Rathlos, who talked by. I'm supposed to be playing Stellaris with him and a few other people, and we can never get everyone together for it. It's so hard. You want to put a gnome in like a football? I know you want to punt a gnome. I know you hate gnomes. I think most of us hate gnomes. Mostly because everyone who plays gnomes does it because they're trolls or whatever. I wish Cyraxis would stop shit talking Cyraxis in his streams all the time. Well, Cyraxis should stop stroke. I'm okay. Smooth, yeah, definitely. I'm not fine, actually. I'm joining a heartbeat. Let me know when. I'm down for like 48 hours of it minimum. It's basically like trying to set together a tabletop RPG, man. Yeah, what he said. The bug brain, no, it doesn't. I got bug brain. It's on full effect right now. There's bugs in my brain, and there's no brain. It's just bugs. You could crack open my egg, and just roaches would pour out. Borg brain, yeah. You guys ever see... Actually, I'm going to talk about this. Y'all know about Creepshow? Really old show? Movie? Short movies? Stories? Something like that. I remember a scene, or a particular story from Creepshow, and it was about a guy. It is along the lines of stuff like Tales from the Crypt, or, you know, Tales from the Dark Side, and stuff like that. They're like short horror movie, like, skits and segments and stuff like that. You know, my mother watched them a lot, and I totally wasn't forced to watch horror content as a small larva. I'm fine. But basically, God damn, we have been chatting for 3 hours. Holy shit. It's fine. Everything's fine. No, but I was going to say, there was a skit from this show, Creepshow, about a germaphobe. A guy who lived like, it was like in an apartment or something. I don't know how he modified the apartment. I mean, they don't let you do that, but I guess he's not getting his deposit back. But basically, huge germaphobe, has his entire apartment like sterilized and stuff, has all these like glass door things and shit like that. Big germaphobe. I don't remember what happens exactly to lead to this, but the dude finds a roach in his apartment at some point and he freaks the fuck out. And he's trying to get people to come like, fix it, something's very wrong. But like, as the story goes on, more and more roaches start showing up until it's like a stupid amount of roaches. And I mean like a fucking silly amount of roaches. And he winds up locking himself in his bathroom. And this is spoilers, by the way. But he locks himself in his bathroom, and his entire like apartment is filled to the brim with roaches. Like, it's just roaches. You look outside, every surface is covered in roaches. This would bother someone who did not like roaches. But he's like, haha, fuckers, you can't get me in here, you bitches. And, you know, he hears some, like, kerfuffling, and he looks over, and I guess it has, like, a tarp over his bathtub or some shit. Lifts it, and the bathtub's filled with roaches. And they have that, like, 90s, 80s ass fucking transition scene of him screaming, and it fades to black, and it shows the apartment again, and it's, you know, empty. Nothing in there. And he's lying down on, like, the bathtub or something, like, dead, pretty much. And, after a little bit, there's a little bit of shaking on him or whatever. And then roaches start pouring out of his mouth. And it was like, like that scene got me as a kid, man. Like, mostly because, we have palmetto bugs really bad in Florida. So we have those big ass roaches that are in there. And it's like, fucking hell, man. But yeah, that's my brain. If you were to crack my head open, it would be just that. It'd just be roaches pouring out. Remember that one person who scratched their ear during dinner, and then years later they were rushed to the hospital due to strokes or something, and turned out it was a tapeworm eating their brain from the... Oh, God. Was that real? Chad, is this real? It's for access, send a destroyer a thing, and it is done. Oh, no. Oh, no. This... Oh, no. No, that makes me nervous. When you said destroyer thing, that makes me nervous. I don't know what you've done, man. Roaches, I'm about to end this man's whole career. He got bugged. Just a little bit bugged. A tiny bit of bugging happening. Sounds about right. I mean, when you... I can't believe I'm saying this, but like... A little traumatized from like having to watch a bunch of horror stuff as a kid. I mean, I feel like a 4-year-old should not have to watch stuff like that. You know what I mean? And you're probably like, holy shit, you had to watch it when you were 4? Like, yeah. And especially when that type of stuff is around, like the roaches were a problem. They were relevant. I don't know how tapeworm got up there since they primarily live in the guts. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to get a tapeworm egg in a wound. So like, I guess if you were messing with it without washing your hands or something. Hey buddy, sent you something for later. Oh dear God. Oh lordy. What has happened? Okay, this isn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, that's gonna be a new fucking Discord sound. I'm adding that to the soundboard. Thanks, Destroyer. At this point, we're just dragging Straxes on Discord. Look at pictures we drew like a kid showing their doodles to mom. This one's going right up on the fridge. Thank you. We had a case at the hospital where an insect had died in a man's ear and was rotting his ear out. Oh my God, ew, gross. Also, Miss oh my God, I hope I don't pronounce this wrong. I probably will. Miss Iromenitrix. I hope I said that right. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Let me check out these pictures. I'm being demanded to look at this stuff. Okay, no. You're right. This is a much better design for myself. Yeah, bugs in people's ears sounds about right and uncommon. It happens a lot more than you would think it would. That's kind of how earwigs got their name. Earwigs don't dive into people's ears as a means to eat your brains or whatever, although... I'm sorry, I just get so emotional listening to that. The words, they move me. You didn't hear the pain. What do I know? Real life horror stories? I do have plenty. What these guys have seen. God. I'm just saying, earwigs like to hide in people's ears. Mostly because they like tight crevices and stuff like that. And your ears happen to be tight crevices. He's such a talented singer. He was taken too early, man. Way too early. Could you imagine what he would have done otherwise? The kinds of things he would have made? Nobody knows what I'm doing. I'm doing a fake bit that's about nothing. Hey guys. Hey chat. What's up? I hope you're having a good day so far. Oh God, we have been at this for over 3 hours. Ugh. How about the tapeworm thing? I believe the idea is that there were eggs on the dinner since the person was scratching the ear and that's how the worm got in. How did he cut his ear though? Like, did he not trim his nails? What? Do you have one song you would love? I mean, I do like music. I want to do another karaoke stream eventually. His unfinished album still moves me to tears. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful work. You only get that kind of music from someone who's really experienced those kind of things. Me talking about a fake CGI roach in a joking manner. Do you often cut myself when I scratch myself? Dude, are y'all not trimming your nails? We're not trimming? We're not cleaning this kind of stuff? Alright, I'll blurp it. Oh my god. I hate that it's called penis music, mostly because it sounds absolutely appropriate for it. Like, I don't know what else I would call that aside from penis music. Banger, I'm a woman, so what do you think my nails look like 90% of the time? You could trim them short. I know plenty of women who have short nails. God. You say that I used to have claws, like literal claws. I used to grow my nails. Okay. When I was young, very young, I had a bad nail biting habit. And I carried that into fucking high school. I would still bite my nails like way down. And eventually I actually went with a girlfriend at the time because she was getting her nails done, getting fake nails put on. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll join you. Because, you know, and like, I should have known the red signs, but she's like, maybe that's a little weird, man. You know, I should have known at the time. I should only date people to be like, oh, fuck yeah, thank you for joining me for this, you know? But I had nails put on, right? Acrylic nails. And I had filed them down into points on every finger. And I'll remind you, I had a bad nail biting habit. And I broke it overnight with them. Because I'm like, I have claws now. Why would I fucking bite these off? And yeah, whenever they eventually fell off, I just stopped biting my nails. Like, it's just not a thing I did anymore. And I started growing my actual nails in the claws instead of the acrylics. And I did that in high school, like some sort of weird, edgy, fucking weirdo. Can't have my nails long, too rough with my hands. That's fair. I did wind up breaking them a lot. Claws, hot. They are hot. Claws are really hot. I'm never gonna not say that. If you ever hear me say that claws are not hot, it's not me. I play guitar, so one hand always had longer nails. That makes sense. I did also used to play guitar. I was never good at it, though. Senti claws, yeah. Can have long nails. I'd get them ripped off. That's so fucking edgy. I love it. Thank you. Claws, hell yeah. Dude, claws are just the fucking best. This is way too cool to ruin it. No, like, seriously, that was actually what happened. Because it was like, I had claws, and I had a nail biting habit, but if I bite them, I get rid of the claws. The claws are way cooler than whatever the fuck that habit was. Like, I just couldn't break it. And then I stopped. I've never picked it up since then. It's been like 14 years essentially, and I've never started biting my nails again. I have to actually trim them occasionally, you know, with a nail color and whatnot, but like, that's way better than biting them. Ah. I'll drink. I will drink. Yeah. Drink, cat. Thank you, Destroyer. We live in a world where our ancestors ditched claws for finger pads. Yeah, because apparently we wanted to climb on trees because, oh, the tigers keep eating us. And so why can't you just grow claws and defend yourself, huh? Pathetic. Nails are really weird thinking about them. Like, you think about cats, right? When they have claws, like, their claws are their last digit. It's the entire last digit of their finger. For us, we have a weird keratin plate on the top of our fingers, and I don't know what it does. It's a shame. It is a shame, Howdy. You know Nightmare from Soul Calibur? I would love to have his parasitic looking arm just to have... No, when I played Soul Calibur, I played Nightmare, like, a lot. Because I was all into that kind of edgy shit as a kid. I was like, man, the all black, the cool looking edgy shit, that's the fucking best. That's the good soup right there. And then, like, after high school, I got into a weird phase of, like, man, edgy stuff is stupid. Why was I ever into that crap, you know? That's dumb. I'm an idiot. And now back to where I am now, like, edgy shit's cool, man. That's it. I went through the fucking whole bell curve of edgy. Edgy shit's cool, man. Whatever. Fuck it. Nails suck, they do suck. So if you live in Florida, you're aware is what force multiplier is. Basically, the second job I have to repair and maintain basically 50 people's sets of them. So I have long nails and my fingers get caught. Guess what I'm gonna lose? The nail, right? Right? Just evolve the... Yeah, just have a hard carapace, man. Or just evolve longer legs to run faster. Like, crazy. You're still an idiot. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Never from Soul Calibur is blue, though. He is blue, but he's edgy, though. It's a dark blue knight, evil fucking eye sword. That fucking sword design is so goddamn good, though. Holy shit. Chuny? What's a... What Chuny? What's up? Edgy stuff is either really cool or really mid, and there's nothing between. Edgy can't be done wrong. I'm not gonna pretend all edgy shit's good, because obviously, no, it's not. And some of it can be really fucking stupid. You have to know how to do it, though. Like, I feel like I've been edgy enough to know what proper edgy is. Like, I've somehow made white and gold edgy as fuck. Like, look at me, you know? Like, I'm edgy as shit, but I'm definitely not a very conventionally edgy design. I mean, obviously I have, like, dark, like, black in there and stuff like that, but still. I only lost one so far and I learned right quick. That's... Alright, learning's good, yes, thank you. The problem is we're all sad, depressed emo kids that thought they were edgy. Yeah, I mean... I was part of the problem, yeah. I'm not gonna say I wasn't. Soul Edge, yeah, that sword is so fucking cool. Like, genuinely. The bolt slammed down on the nail and crack it in half because I was just learning and dumb. Ow. Fuck. We evolved to be bipedal, but our legs look like a mistake next to bird legs. I mean, our legs are for a different kind of movement than other animal legs. Because, like, most animals are digitigrade. They'll run on, like, the balls of their feet, basically. They don't technically have heels. At least not heels for making contact with the ground. Ours do. But I think that's mostly because we're distance runners. We're pursuit predators, technically. We're very good at running for a very long time. That's actually also why we have asses. Now you're just super cool looking. Oh my god, you would compliment me my own stream? How can I be cool looking? Huh? How can I be cool looking if you can't see me? He's gone. He's gone, chat. He doesn't exist anymore. It's safe to come out.
You're a fucking idiot.
No!
This needs to stop. Now.
Okay, fine, I'll come back up. Because I was told to do so. Because me not being here is stupid. Why can I not? There I am. I think I hit myself way farther down than I thought. Sai is a cool bug. Get complimented. Ah! Fun fact from Soul Calibur 4 in customization, Soul Edge's powered up forms. Eyes look at the enemy. Or in the original version, it's just static, but it happens sometimes, or just seeing things. That's really cool, though. I think that's really cool, though. Like, little, like, tidbits of stuff like that. You crying and screaming while looking at an ostrich. I want what he has. Dude, have you actually seen rat-height legs? Like, ostriches and, emus and cassowaries. They have very scary-looking legs. Literal fucking dinosaurs still. Remember when Soul Calibur added Darth Vader and Yoda? They did! I remember that. I remember, I had it on the GameCube, so I think I had Link in Soul Calibur 2. And I always wanted the Xbox version, despite not having an Xbox at the time, because it had Spawn in it. Sai, when are we going to get one of these? Me with a gun? A threatening emote? I need to write that down. Threatening emote, and a pointing emote, and a sleepy emote, and one that I definitely missed that I can't remember now. Or shame, though, player characters can't have a nightmare arm. Yeah, it kind of sucks. There's some limitation on the Soul Calibur customization and whatnot, but, honestly, some of the stuff that I've seen people make in Soul Calibur, like the characters, genuinely off the fucking walls. Like, kind of impressive. I'm back and had to show another much cuter bug. Alright, now hold up. Remember Ivy from Soul Calibur? Yeah, I do. I might have a thing for women with white hair. Maybe. You know those metal prosthetic legs people have? With the L shape on the foot? The one's so good with... People without legs may or may not have more efficient runners than non-amputees. Those are just metal versions of ostrich legs. So Yeah, the where they have like the band, essentially, the metal, like, springy band in a way. If I'm thinking about the one that you're thinking of. So you're gonna try to pursue a cute arc. No. I'll never be cute. Item Soul Calibur has pinkish purplish hair though. I mean, it's pretty much white. It reads as white. Listen, it's not that it has to be literally white. It's just close enough where it triggers that part of my brain where I'm like, just like, you know? Would you add more animated emotes? I want to. I'm trying to teach myself how to animate in Clip Studio Paint so I can add more emotes that are animated. I could also do it in Live 2D, technically. I'll just have to see what I don't know what to do for an animated emote, though. Yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? I'm not adorable. I'm a menace. I'm an actual monster. I'm clearly a problem. See? This isn't adorable. What are you talking about? Like white women? The hair is white, the eyes are like red like rabbits. I mean, could be a better way to phrase that. Got ads incoming. Oh my god. Oh yeah, because we snoozed them forever last time. Human leg, specifically the foot, is kind of an anatomical nightmare that's just held together by duct tape and good hopes. Christ. Of course you're a menace, dearie. Now eat your vegetables. But I don't want to eat my vegetables. I want to eat fingies. Animate live 2D cute ass token straight guy smelly feet. I kind of am the token straight guy. At least in most of my friend groups. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm the only straight guy in my friend groups. All the art friends I know, none of them are straight. I'm literally the guy that's there so they can say, I don't hate straight people, my best friend is straight. Considering how much I use this emote, I wouldn't mind something of a similar caliber. Just like about to snap kind of like goblin-y shaky. Yeah, I can probably look into it. Do you kind of want to shove my face into your floof? I have not decided if my fluff is actually fluffy or if it's urticating hairs. So that's either going to be really nice or that is essentially shoving your face into a ball of barbed wire. One of the two. There will be no in between. Oops, ad study. Yeah, I know, we know. Do y'all not know how to skip ads? I know how to skip ads. I do it all the time. Like, works out for what it is, but it used to be a hand-like appendage, turning into what turned into a... Yeah, again, we are primates. Well, humans are. And the feet used to be much better at gripping things and not quite for running. But, you know, they kind of just turned out that way. Curse question, if we overnight ostrich eggs, would people who have a foot fetish just no longer be in defeat? Possibly. I mean, the monster fuckers are in defeat, would not mind it at all. Fluff or pain, that's a gamble we'll take. Well, it's not matted for... No, it's not matted. I groom. You know, you rake a claw through there. You kind of get your teeth in there and lick it and shit, right? Like a cat. No? What do you mean, no? The monster fuckers have become the new foot guys? Ah, God. I would not want to be seen that way. I would not want to be... You guys can be into whatever you want to be into. That's fine, you know? Like, monsters or, like, parts of people's bodies and shit. Like, I am not a foot guy at all. Like, when it really comes down to it, literally at all. It is a colossal turnoff for me, so... It's either gonna feel like shoving my face into my cat's belly or face planting into fiberglass. Either way, it's not gonna stop me. I feel like you should at least hesitate. But fetishes when they reach a cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. God damn it. The same with all the resident oil. Must be hard to keep that fur smooth. I feel like the oil probably helps, you know? Like, people use product. How do you know my saliva isn't product and poison? It's probably both. Drax not a foot guy, he's a claws guy. Get it right. Exactly. You've got it. Like, literally. Like, you could show me, like, a picture, like, you know, man, look at these fucking feet, man. And I'm just like, you know, I'm not into it. But if it's like, you know, monster ladies and she got like big claws or something, I'd be like, oh shit, what we got going on down here? Like, the thing is, I don't want to, like, even at that point, I'm not gonna, like, do anything to them. They're just cool. I'm more conventional in what I want to do. Yeah, like I'm not the biggest masochist here. Pain isn't a deterrent, it's a reward. Oh my god. Think about it. People are in the claws and stuff would lose it if everyone suddenly became velociraptors from the knee down. Yeah, I'd have more problems, I feel like now. Ever touch crude oil? It's disgusting. I've never touched crude oil. I'm not saying I, you know, have crude oil in me. Ow, it's just oil! It's a thing. It's not feeding more, it's claws now. I mean, it's still part of the feed. Zarx doesn't want feed. He wants women with rapid claws to pog at. That's fair. Howdy gets me. Oil, that shit's mine. No, it's my insides. All my insides are oily. God. Ow, my neck. I just cracked my neck again. Ow. Why am I so cracky? Holy shit. So if you remember Monster Musume, when the main protagonist is captured by the spider girl and he talks about her legs, that's you. I mean, yes! Don't call me out like this, Pacific! You see, I can't get shit from me. I'll become dehydrated long before I told them how I got size fur. I might just waterboard you at that point. Your insides got oil? Give me that. My insides are... Well, no, they're not oil. My insides aren't oil. Nobody needs to liberate me from my insides. What are you talking about? God. Ha, ha. No, there's no oil here. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Can you guys tell that I'm Schleeby Eeby? That I'm tired-eyed? Waterboard myself. We're in the same boat, but I would also be doing the same thing. Yeah, Arachnia, the spider from Monster Musume. I would act like an idiot for that bug. I would be very dumb for that bug. I would disrespect the shit out of myself. Why the fuck is it 1:22? What do you mean? The time? Oh god, that's right. It's late for you. That's fair. If you have to go to sleep, Howdy. Here's why you're cracking can be due to the fact that you're being made of chitin. That's meaning your carapace can pop. I don't know. That's fair. Best part of learning how to resist torture is you have to be tortured. That doesn't sound like the best part, at least not to me. Although, I do have a thing. Hold up. Whatever the opposite of arachnophobia, that'd be arachnophilia, I think. You're just into spiders. Very into spiders. I want to do something real quick. We're going to do a thing. You know what that thing is, chat? We are going to raid, is what we're going to do. Because I'm big Eevee Schleevy, and we're going to raid into my friend Fanari Mori, who is a moth gorl, since we're talking about bug gorls and whatnot. And I think that's pretty relevant at the moment. Best way to endure torture is to be in the pain. That's fair. That is fair. Arachnophilia is just attraction to spiders. It is just attraction to spiders. But some of you might have, what is it? Lepidopterophilia, maybe? Maybe you're into moth girls, because we're going to raid into a moth girl. And that seems appropriate, considering. I'm big Eevee Schleeby. We're going to do a bug raid. Bug raid, I guess. Bug strong. Bug, you know, fuck it. I haven't said this in a while, but... Bug strong together raid. Thank you for the lovely stream. I just want to thank y'all for sticking around because I had no plans going into this today. I was gonna draw maybe rig today, but I'm fucking tired. I do appreciate y'all fucking putting up with all today. It was a complete nonsense today, but you know, that's usually what I'm about. So yeah, bug strong together raid. If you don't have the emotes, that is also fine. You just type in the middle part of it, or copy and paste it if you want, or don't have to post anything at all. You don't have to do anything. But be nice when you're over there. Maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. But be nice. If you don't follow Fen, she's a good friend of mine. I would heavily consider it. But yeah, good night, everyone.